Yo, assalamualaikum UDP online bantaba. Fansol, welcome to the platform auto. Kal bolos ay fanam 7 minutes waiting. Pre broadcast start la. Bafla leko. Welcome to UDP online bantaba B Aramiso Longo. March Karoti Waroglo, the 7th of March 2024. It's exactly 8 p.m. right now in the UK, 8 p.m. in the Gambia. It's 9 p.m. in most parts of Europe. Welcome to the platform auto. Carl, welcome again. Kavaliko, thank you for joining me. The program datila nin duala duamen kake platform auto nin nata. Definitely dol misil molu ani mellata ko mansatala de kirine. Dimbe kuku kala drong nga datinin duala duame yalon ko pour nga dugi programme kono kaira kono funda kono kaira kono mina diamol min kala jam dol be sena faso je Gambia sena faso je alama funda kono kaira ko fana man satala sen newol tankande alama man satala kairo ken dol fana kirengo kliye mina dimbala sutura baki so jata ke dalu da banko alama alay kaira bas je alama alay kairo fana saprendi na party kono United Democratic Party bawo kambe on nyantala alama alay kilinti alama alay setano fana bayinda maltema na kebal fana alama alay mendi nyato kabana party leader la alaji usido dabo deputy party leader ala jaratu yam sec national president ala jaratu yam do yabo jaratu sukaina ka and in the party alfalo executive members will build the Gambia the diaspora the more be control sabante for all fana ngi alama ni banin ka for le baay be damen je karla ni lama honi lama bebe la pa me jele alama alay monsatullah la jon sona di bebe sa tul fanam ani meldo koleya kono alama alay koleyal bondi kam ay kol sona yali bawo koleya monsatala le ka aboni hada bari go kam ni dun dadde go kono ye bloti monsatala la si kol sona ya balbe kontona zol mol min kontona na kozen be kontona senabo lamin samate min be US be kontona Alfaruk Cisse Mamadou Camara Ablaye Demba mo be kontona la platform to balbe kontona al tolmal kontona bafla baraka bake for the continuous support of this platform alamara e kaira bake na banko fanan kan nin tenku alama alay man sekonda so be o fanan zaman banko kan o mo duwa is very important Ghana dua falindiro da mala but falindiro me alonko it's gonna be meaningful because falindiro just by itself waketale in 2016 2017 but I feel back we are trying to do it all over again bokay maglana bismillah UDP online mandaba tay alhames Trump fans very much on the eve of International Women's Day International Women's Day on the 8th of March. Today is on the eve of it. Manglena welcome the land gërëm tamit support bu gën jox platform bu am maana bi UDP online bantaba lota platform bi am maana yana tax because yana ñu ne follow yana ñu ne déglu yana di share programme bi du man kenn platform du dem fenn yàlla ak yéen la so loolu ta appreciate naa leen yéen yëpp yàlla ngeen yàgga fii yàlla ñu yàgga fi ñun yëpp ba fu ñu war a àgga ñu àgga fa ak jàmm si njiital Alaaji Usiru Daabo ko xam ne mooy suñu parti leader ak kilifa yi ko toppa ajaratu yam sek ajaratu yam la Geyabo national executive yi nekk Gambia ak ñun supporters yi nekk fii maa ngi ñaanal aji juti tamit yàlla suñu borom jégal leen seen baakaar yi ñun ñoo xam ne si ndogal yàlla ñu fii mu bàyyi ñu fii ba si kanam après yàlla mu may ñu yaram sutura ñun ak suñu njaboot yi yàlla ñu am njiit boo xam ne njiit bu baax la because Gambia we have a problem of leadership. That's one of the problems. We have other problems, but that is one of the main problems that we have. Mbari ngolu nyanta lunta wala sotola jam nyaro demanding mengada sister Aissatou Cisse adon chair lady UDP Diaspora executive member Marley Musola Karola anala deputy Fat Sanyang jamme jilanka même mo UDP ke chapter national mobilized ate fanande UDP Diaspora executive to lebe executive le ito le marta musol la kola UDP Diaspora executive comme ko nga kan ko la nyame bi to lebe kala na lun tamde binala jang in 25 minutes time but Diaspora chairman of an nyanta kafula kachato mbo cherikan ba watolon Diaspora la executive la siran tioti UDP musolu ko International Women's Day tina sama UDP Diaspora man mamang ema celebrate so e ko celebrate la na nyaming nin luntam bal na radio to le bas to le maralin ko bela ye mon plan so le prende pour sama membe kala banjul and nyin ko be UDP Diaspora ngol ya kalamta le UDP National Executive Gambia ala Useno Dabo na la timo be ya kalamta so ning sister Aisha to sister na jang ani far sajang ito le bina ko be lankema la ka explain ali mboj minala janate fana be introduction kala in his capacity as the chair of the UDP Diaspora Executive so me kacha kala but janin gal minala rek me kacha ndin soto la jang ko mo dol fo so because also la moy nyum fana na surtout musolu mel ka platform la moy tomorrow we will celebrate International Women's Day musolu kumayata dunia kono le nka fo le dron ko wati musolu la role society kono ndefe wala kumayata intol kewol fu tati ni muso kenda yata 9 out of 10 aka betea dimbayato aka betea family to aka betea society to aka betea banko to but alaman tankala ni muso keda jika doti wala mantoro ka wara kewotati be nga dalilo lonne so wala naka musolu la lungo jura kumayata le so wala na UDP Diaspora Aisha to fatu yanyi hakil di masuto ka feng organize Gambia so ila imena wala sama lo lungoti but bile in other platform to pour ka explain ale mo kala sama so wala na ibe join na nanjang ndebe nyini karo le kala ndebe kala lamoy folio leti ndena to libe kala lamoy folio leti man dama lacce rek why what is happening in Gambia sa man suma bopa is a surprise to me wa xamna ni su gaay ñew fi da nga content su lu ñew wa fi lu mo wone rek UDP ñun dañ nekk fi pour Gambia because we contribute to everything lo xamne pour yobu Gambia ci kanam lolo ta tay jigéeni Gambia war nañu gis ne UDP faté wuñ len lolo ta elik as International Women's Day ñun UDP as a party see in the leadership of the diaspora executive ñu ne dinañ ñëw fi pour celebrate such a very important day in the world and in Gambia in particular so gani dinañ fi ñëw dinañ waxtaan duñ fi yàgga nag waaye xaw ma ndax 6 secondes ka bi dina mun a dugga si video because 6 secondes yi amuñ technology ay satu 6 xam naa ne Fatou Sadio moom yàgga na di ñëw fi Mbodj tamit yàgga na di dugga si StreamYard but ay satu malo fate be dun nan because 6 secondes ngolo iman technology faham baake bodo malo pokke ba sabali sa mako ba malo yo so ni ay satu na rajam ani Fatou Sadio zidon bari jani kana rek briefly nga kudol kachajam bimbe na kacha follow la janale bari kacha di male keda ker fatu bi ker fatu ji oh my word Gambia but I have another announcement to make tomorrow in the policy discussion so I have 2 guests that will be coming on to the show sama lamino koma bitarla janne lamino koma attending Dr. Mani to like a member caring the UDP la 5-point agenda explain coming after nyaming bantaba arjuma in the current policy discussion of sotolale dimas longo wala bekala TikTok deity but Friday wala Facebook YouTube policy discussion show last week na kacha very interesting kacha la sura janne Dr. Lamin Mani sama Dr. Lamin koma le betar la jam faramina diamola 5-point agenda surtout jata kendala bundala aling seno bunda na kachabe dukindala je bake bari atebena 7:30 janate bena 7:30 Karafa Sonko, the newly elected campaign manager, for almost 30 minutes, Sama. He will be here on Bantaba to discuss about our plans about Kateo Fighter, Nata Ganye, UDP Nkolia Murunda La Palasoto. So say UDP Nkol left alone from him. Monate la plan solti, pour que UDP la campaign yiriwandi. Ngalong kay media round solsotole, aning na brother, na colleague, Sajo, kacha Dima Soto, mame, ngaja be platform to anim journalist be kacha but Sama be tala YouTube and Bantaba just before ngana platform to na kacha dale because I refa na nyomi ka telephone ba bulu be nga call telebulo connection ko karam kamaj telephone man connection man da nga go nyomi ka telephone so jana ba jallo telephone ki malum fu bitan no fu ke malum ba malo nga no fo no ha ma do malte ba malo so telefono ambaye ni na campaign manager Gambia telephone kuto yo okay yata Stockholm e telephone kuto ambaye go duno lete kanne no ndem ba wala sisla e mbedi sisla jada mo bole la so Karafa will be here tomorrow pour que diam ngajele Joe la deputy fana interview and be Joe tento la ba the fantastic job he's doing ka UDP Alpha call Gambia anika kacha what is very important. Itol doli afoleko, itol mandali media la, itol believe ta kata on the ground, wala itol la style. Okay, janaba ike malom, oto telefono se ike mai. Pada akonte ma dingole tinga he nyomin ko finance ke jaran ko famati. Akonte ma dingole ti. Ay wala fo ngai ko sama jambe dulalde. And janimbe interview start la ngala mba pini la le pini. Yalo ndo laje ka dinewol pini le mba pini la nga fay ko ibe sonnale kon dol jaran ko le famati so na sonda wala the interviews ko ngalan son ko pini nyami. Okay, in the next 18 minutes moto announcement ola again konale afala ngalan ko UDP Diaspora first convention about Spain. We are working on things behind the scene, flying in ba doku kanne ni flyer pareta ba shiala an impressionly show Siala Pral Sakul Kalamta Al so so absolutely Joe is doing a fantastic job, Bob, and he did. Farabali unabe do ku kendola rek ka fa njarama o fana mbere so we will have Karafa here 7 p.m. tomorrow. Then Natala Diamote Mela, maybe 30 minutes or so. Maybe mba ingin kala few questions lala. And when more after in California, maybe I'll just take 1 or 2 calls tomorrow. Then we'll have this policy discussion show with Lamino Koma tomorrow on Bantaba. But Janin Katarek, drama like at a state house in Wato. And believe me, this is not a crack card. Sorry, this is not a joke, rather. Tomando nimba for the dolman he's just cooking up stories. He's just making things up. But this is the monkey story. If I'm just making joke, I will let you know. So, issue Bamba knows Jata, Maranjumalako, how you can call me. I don't know. My number is always here. But right now I'm coming to have an interview. So maybe send me a message later. So conversation with UDP Diaspora unit on International Women's Day. All on the screen out. But the drama like at a state house. Well, under UDP like Bantaba. It's not like we are blowing our own trumpet. And I'm going to come la kulu kibirindi. Nyata niko state house kantol la moile. Mama Job nuinala. But couldn't fata jelo la but nga digress. Dr. Rabishin the Hellman. Ni mai fati le nyola. ka amna ani ma ravi panir ravi sindi helman lebe nyola so ravi sindi helman malam fa fananga banta wala may naman because ako my fati la doctorate law degree at your question so Gambia you fa jelola but anyway excuse me let me just drink some tea please State House menkata je kunung ye kibaro men dinna from very reliable sources ye wato Ibrahima Silla I nearly put my brother in big trouble Ibrahima Silla nga Ibrahima Silla doma nimba duna but manasi seriously kanana broda bay adama baro kanana broda bay de kana bay okay because na broda be dami panic rinne ani manasi kachale kete Ibrahima Silla ni manasi tema State House yaro in last few days nko janne ko Adam Barole ko OIC be kala in May. Adama no audio moy according to May Kibaro Dina. Adama Ibrahima Silla come on the State House. Ako Ibrahima Silla ko itele nyin dundinte da ko atole ko everything will be ready for that May. Sa fe UDP ngol fele bente put la on the spot ila wo banta ba platform. Seriously, Ibrahima Silla, this is the conversation that happened with Adama Barrow and Ibrahima Silla. So Ibrahima Silla started explaining how he yalon call finger at henne, but yalon tourism finance. So coming, and Ibrahima is right. Adama man fair. Ibrahima man fotonyalan because OIC, yes, Ibrahima Silla has a big role. Silol, about la poor. But what about hotels? What hotel o men ko nene Freda Gomez ole land men busi bulu. Hotel on men nyandalo lo omalo is under Ahmad Ba. So reportedly, Ibrahima Silla malaba for se usili akana ko lo nyadi. Because yalong the problem is alda maleka dia mo Gambia. But menen jahali Ikombaro was so angry. Ibrahima Kabe explained Ibrahima shut up. Shut up. So all I'm going to I'm just making this up. But this is not fiction. This is reality. So Ibrahima left the explanation shut up. So Ibrahima Bedamin, Naburo is panic. You are going to moral layer. Moral. Because Gambia ni men jahal direct. Ukada moral layer. Maybe you know okay, sign Baro sem buy no. So Baro can Ibrahima Silla buy because Niba buy the Yunta Ahmad Ba for them buy la. Nibe Ibrahima Silla buy la, Ahmad Ba Yanta buy la. Because Ahmad Ba mantra fenke. In fact, I'm not Ibrahima Silla le fasa. Alright. But Ibrahima Silla be main kekang. Hana one court Ahmad Ba mantra kekang. Because Ibrahima Silla yuka jala kata silulu kanga be silulu inspect la bita dulal to tonya nala kumbe. Right. I don't agree with him. But Ahmad Ba is not doing anything. Hotel construction, nothing is happening. So ni Adama Barrow be more tilling and Ibrahima Silla ning Ahmad Ba le being the commanderal official kono. But ate Ibrahima Silla be male commandi and comfort Ibrahima Silla le kama. Ibrahima Silla left after la barialo hotel all side for anything. Ibrahima Silla stop. Ako Ibrahima Silla shut up. You know, at a State House. And people might think this is not true story. You know, just like when I started explaining this story in Havana. Some people cast doubt, but eventually the fact came out. This one, the fact will not come out, but Ibrahima Silla yalo ne kunjine kata. Ibrahima Silla ni mole diamuta. Atata dulaleto, that's how the news reached me. Ani mo jamale diamuta. Because abe deuri ni nkuolale. Because Adama Barrow was mad. And you wato fonko ne ko Adama kamfari naman ke Ibrahima Silla damati fam. Because things are not going well. Imaja di amta Banjul ako NPP ngole muna nalka meeting ko suto ako muna nalbe meeting ko la tilibulo. This is what he said. Atole tamu bankote NPP man se kolal be amanya na kasila muna na suto dibobe duri nalka meeting alnya takala tilkunte wole. He's not happy. Be pare ay NPP ngol fanan dandalale dolu bate try kan kate succeed atemambo follow because there is a lot of inner fighting in NPP. So but nimmela ta nying komola salam nimmela nying komola salam but nying conversational keta but the part that I don't understand monana baroba fala la minister le shut up okay malo nun ko barobe futa low level but ngalen ko ya jame ko kala minister nenne no ya jame kala minister nenne aka dolu bal neng seriously minister dole fo bije wala fo na tante ya a confess ko ya jame ya nenne over the telephone nda fala le minister jumalo just to confirm ya jame kala minister nenne bo minister fo le nata amon suro sinono anyabe be dowring abe panic ring akanin ila bota dia mola kamfata bulu ba nen kan telephone ama fo nyuka ba nen de bara ko nyuka nen so adama baro ikako ibrahima in a shut up so ibrahima sila ni story man get tonyati you can come out and debunk it but this is what I heard and many kiwaro fonte is very credible ntabo kana banta ba ja manke ko kibaro be kana ja nen kafole I have to know the credibility of the source ila pattern of reporting ika kibaro men dina whether they pass the test of time and most of the information source commending most of them have passed the test of time. So akonyo ko ila brothers in fact akonyo ko domandi bati ne bela brother baila ngai ngamane ka akonyo ala tele diam tani OIC kola so baro malum fa audio ni moy bang fo ya kia in about whatever so I minister of works someone state house but me baro ni ngala manela ibe tilin la minister temale ite ibe amad ba fasala ike ibrahima sila pin it down malum what is the reason behind it Ahmad Ba is like, it's untouchable because I don't know for whatever reason, you know, but if you got Ahmad Ba ma, but yalong, Ibrahim Silla will find out Alright, so Ibrahim Silla, tomorrow kata morolia, you can save you. But ntengalan ko barote tariale baila. Your job is secure. Abe fenke kanera abe hohotal sural gavne ko hohotal loma. Ake silandile dorong. But Ibrahim Silla because baro ñu ne ko naayete bay maybe fanate naayete bay ay amajite samananji because amajite fana mo kombon college because baro like believes in this thing naay ibrahima sila bo jamburun ko wabita kombon college la je pour kombon college kana kamfa kama but amajite nak fatu ba baro man la fatela and even though atata ñoy ñing koto manasi koto fatu ba baro la kamfa bu ka bang fatu ba baro nani kuyata aka kamfa mutale forever abuka kubula right abuka sabari so Father Barbaro is still upset well so what Jita is back so Ibrahim Silla maybe na bete bayla abe kombongo dole tala keji but I think for now Ibrahim Silla ila job is secure Adam Baro kana Ibrahim bay ni ba bayle be inyat amat ba fanam bayla nata OIC but an OIC danina luntongol bina OIC te kela in May. So Adama, you need to come out, komenga memfoye. Ya fo Gambino le ko kotenki ko OIC ate baila no ngame nyanta malla wala le. Keba koto ba president Bumburungu si nya jelu ikane kela banku di wol face. Ikalo television le ka fo nyimbe kelale aka bay. Aladi another country like OIC host. And mo konyeko this year ni OIC bank Gambia that's it. Gambia be fola le ba di la banku dola because United Pula nyintala ka difa all the time. So nying conversation ole keta kunung safola malam fo kunung no bali ko nyu wato ole keta state house. So Ibrahim Silla is in trouble because of the OIC. All right, but Ahmad Ba is a golden child of Adama Barrow right now, or in a metaphorical way. Atolo Atemu, he's been pampered by Barrow. Well, he can go to the National Assembly, I come for deputy come I wuri kama, I display it because he feels he's untouchable. All right. But the lives of Ibrahim Silla, well, they can come under a lot of stick from Adama Barrow. So ngajim for young NPP code rule of lam. This is not true. This is cook-up story. Alta State House. I don't break news on Bantaba. Me alongo is not credible. Okay, go back into the fire. And onale nyimira ko baroboka ndola platform lamoy. Baroboka ndola audio lamoy alkal fonne neni. They religiously listen to us. And Baroya Londe ko nga put on the spot. And it's a fact. Barole lota jam ako OIC bekala me. Ntama for it. UDP call maf. Barole have. So saying we are in March. Today is the 7th of March. April is coming. Sungara solo bekala around the 10th of Untuma OIC bekala. And no brother, Ibrahim Asila. Atefana he vowed that OIC bekala in May. Nga nde fongola nga nyininga. Akonyo ko this time ate baila. Atol UDP nkolu. Atol mu mala ya funyari. Akontol UDP nkolu ntol mu fenkol leti. We are always negative. Akontol kat negativity. We just thrive on negativity. But I got this time this is gonna happen. So, you know, so say Ibrahim Asila malong ite ma bay me ta bay la. Okay. So say na lunta wol bina on so doh daje on Sunday le mina could reveal half of the story from Havana. The other half no different the other week, but in both some other TikTok le. Because gal ko ngo sama TikTok kon kana sama na Facebook. Because TikTok wole mo am horom. Gal lo lañu wax ñu def TikTok moko yor. So Havana part 1, or should I say part 2, because we already dealt with part 1. Havana part 2, inshallah Dimas. Hamanda we record nak londi la nak na talata. Wow, why team londi la. So bala ñu dugg ci we record bi mën nañu am dox daje Dimas on TikTok. By today on here, we will have our Diaspora Women's Wing conversation with them. UDP celebrating International Women's Day. But in the kebaje background already. Lamin Saddam Sanya is on the background. Malam Fabe program on Lamoika Rek, maybe about Laman in the background, not just studio toy. So, but Boy Sherikan will be here with Aissatou Cisse, who's the chair lady, UDP Diaspora Executive, or a deputy chair lady, Mufat Sanya. Nala Janka explain more. Monabe Kiring program on Memekala Sama. But tomorrow, we have another interesting show tomorrow. We'll be bringing experts here, experts from the diaspora. Melialongo Londi local lingua debulu. Ngai fenke kenyadi. King ever black journalist nying kempe chale chempe. Mono womu bolon kono manding kole kamolte bang fo kombon kola ko yoko kariman chempe. Fo chempalom mama. My fatty man champion londo luala karol. So nalunda wolon kole watu. But and people go alla bunkono manto tembering. And at the end of the day, this is very shameful. Again, Finance Minister Sidi Keita, ya batandi bake dipite bungotole in wato kono. $50 million julo loan ye already ja oil. Company on Membe Gambia, they just handpick jar oil. Yeah, loan the wallet. So Deputy Wolko why? So he was seriously grilled at the National Assembly. $1 million talul meyanko ya bondi from Saudi. Julolum. So Sidiketa ko ya di jar oil. The only company that benefited from that. So Deputy Wolko ya a grill wall. But Sidiketa fana ya foleko $954 million is your like salary so far. Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Basic Education, Interior, and Health. All dama. So at least 320 million what out of foreign ministry, 450 million basic education. So already personal emoluments, salary taking lion's share of Gambia government salary. So Alimbatu, hold on. Okay, maringo la baraka ba kene na lontango lebe diam ga in the background. So kujama lebe ke kam banko kam. Kujama. But at the end of the day, problem ba lebe banko kam. Problem ba. Right now, controversial be sharing. Sidi Njai, ay MPP dundi into ay dundi dinkole kono reality from bondi la noje and saying there is no turning back. All right. At the end of the day, NPP ye fango entangle and munekata because of Nafika ya. Nga Imam Sise fanana diamol mo le Michigan. Ay diamu kendol ke. Ka diamu Gambianoli. Kaman sekonda yamari. Anu audio ni alam ko lamin Saddam Sanyamba siakam formol ko mbala yamala se audio ni lamoy Imam Sise la audio. Ka yamar kendol ke from Imamola perspective. Gambia de ntolle be doko kala nga Gambia bondi. Man sekonda tentolo bulu. Adama is so preoccupied with politics. Amam banko doko nyamo nyasoto. Ni nyato ngo men kalo ka foite la mole ko alka mona sila. Atol lebe marlin Gambia la. NPP man sekonda lebe kering. Kawolo suko sukundi. Imagine la supporters all suko sukundi la. And today, aliaje media household fananto Gambia no de wo sila. Sunkaro couple of days till nani the do das holy month of Ramadan kono. Bagas all the expensive come skyrocketing. Discipline man to society kono. Business community because near phenomenon order covering 3 months ago abela store kono. Say take a world market price like kavuta. How does that make sense?
Se o yamire la molnar.
Ela mol man na itele follow e sabande tol man dum follow. Ite even mute le de, even mute le.
Yeah, so Nina don't send me an alert. Yeah, when we drive can, but I'll be able to join you. Say a few words.
Nina na message okile. Yeah.
All right, okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, okay, fat fela dunda. I said fela dunda.
Size kundango.
Size kundango dunda no lente for panic rene. Ngo malam for size kundango. Yale man technology understand.
You know what? I was struggling with it because we are morals. We focus on the Quran only.
I don't know moral lady. Okay.
I know, right?
Moria Canada wala science. Size kundango le domoro. They eat a lot.
Oh, boy, you're supposed to be on my side, right?
Definitely, they okoni. Inila size kundanga ya namole muri because you are my wife.
Exactly.
You know.
Mbojo musu fasa alla de,
musu fasa alla mseu. Nga Women's Day.
I know.
Women's Day. Okay, saying ka fat sanya ne batu. Nala defara minala. But welcome, UDP Diaspora la chair lady. I said she say. Nala mo jama meje na many ke tole moy, but today they will see you on the screen. So you have to tell people about yourself briefly. But mboj manke luntante jam. So ite ogai ite fam for mole I said she say janila defeti kana.
Okay, great. So muna wasi Olaf, right?
Yeah, muna wasi Olaf. Yeah.
So assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Camera is not my thing. I'm a bit nervous, but I'll try my best. Man, my eyes to see Seattle, Washington. I was honored to be nominated to be the chairwoman for the Diaspora UDP, and Fasanya being my vice chairwoman. So that was definitely an honor for me. So since I held this position, not many people know me, but after this women's program, we will mobilize to ensure that the word is out. Oh my God, I keep mixing things. Man, thank you. Why did I put myself into? Man, it's all over the place. But let me try my best. So like diaspora chairwoman, right? Recently. So this is my first event. Why you bari hamuj man ak ñu ma doga ham. Why man my Aissatou Ceesay, and I live in Seattle, Washington, and I'm here with Fatou Sanya.
Okay, jërëjëf Aissatou xam naa ne dina ñëw si laajte yi after Mbodj na suñ pare si introduction diaspora chairman bi na def the introductory statement as in his capacity as the chair of the diaspora. So sa nga da faat Sanya jamme ji lanka ate manke luntanti jam. Ebe mute le.
Yeah, Seku.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mbapara be audio be live na setan rajim bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Ntamu fat sanyan lati jamme jiranga as ke yamanse. Nyem platform manke dun tanti and most of the people navina will be lonne. Barbi kontanta bakel pour kana nyem platform mo nyinto. Be sirin platform momento wala diaspora women's agenda ti. Ya abaraka.
Abarga Fat Sanyang atolong Fat Sanyang Jobate, atolong UDP UK chapter for the mobilizer, but also atolong deputy chair lady UDP Diaspora executive Musola Carola. So saying at chairman of the diaspora prior introductory statement ko so not able to direct sa bulate ita then ning Aissatou ning Fatou se continue kashala. Mbodj, please.
Yeah, thank you, Seu. Me konton na be la moy la konton na. And greetings to my wife, Aissatou Ceesay, and Fatsanya, you know, and myself and Aissatou is a long way, and his husband is a very, very, you know, good friend of mine, a very, very humble, pious guy, you know, that I happened to be working with when I was in Seattle. And yes, thank you, Seu, for hosting this program, and as always, being there, you know, when the UDP programs are on to advocate and sell the agenda of the United Democratic Party. And I think this is a tremendous job. It's not easy, you know, taking our time from our busy schedule to do these programs are not easy.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I can understand. I take the example for myself. I'm in a car right now, trying to get to work. Yeah. I have to stop to do this program. You know, it's worth it. But anyway, thank you once again for this program. In essence, the women and female wing of the United Democratic Party. Diaspora, we set up this diaspora executive a while back and have this component of female and gender, aspect of it. And we have a subcommittee that Aissatou is heading, and Fat Sanyang as her deputy. The essence of this, the United Democratic Party, we want to promote the agenda of women, women participation, and to promote the affairs of women in the UDP, but more especially those in the diaspora. Now, according to UN, has a protocol that required at least 30% of participation of women in every political party. And UDP, want to live by that, to fulfill that promises. That's why, we have to have that, in any aspect of UDP, be it in the diaspora, be it in the Gambia. Women participation in the party is very, very key. We try to promote it as much as possible. Society cannot progress without women. They are our mothers. They are, the breadwinners of the family. They're the child rearers and so. So their affairs should be promoted at all levels. But we should try to encourage their participation in the United Democratic Party. We in the diaspora took this step basically to see not how we can promote our ladies and our women in the diaspora who've been very, very, very active in the UDP, to see how we can get them even more involved in the party. Not as only spectators, but possibly, to fill in positions when the time arises. We have to do this collectively. We cannot just be, kind of doing a side show, in mouth only, but in action. And we want to really, 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 in the diaspora, advocate for that. in our councils, in our National Assembly, in the national executive of the party. We want to get women involved, and the diaspora is going to take a leading role in this. This effort is why we set up this committee, and Aisatu and Fatu are going to spearhead in the coming days and weeks to try to mobilize our sisters in the diaspora under one umbrella, and try to see how we can put structures in place where we can advocate for their participation in the coming, years, months in our political life, in the political life of our party. And to come to today's event, this has never happened before. I have to thank Aisatu, and I have to thank Fatu Sayang in basically, the efforts that they are doing to celebrate the women of the United Democratic Party across the country. This is it never happened. But to come from the diaspora make it even more satisfying to me, because we all know those who dance, those who cook, those who sing, during our campaigns are women. They're running, here and there, to support our men in our politics. To come out, and celebrate those women across the country. Definitely say, I don't have any words to thank these ladies. And let me tell you one thing. This initiative came from Aizadu and Fasanya. Without me, they just put this thing together and call me and say, Chairman, we have a proposal. I said, what is it? We want to celebrate our women in the Women's Day celebration. Yeah. I said, but how? How are you going to do this? He said, look, we don't want you to do anything. We are going to fund this thing on our own. And that's what they are. Yeah. This is tremendous. And I know there are others there who are I don't know where they get the funds from. They told me we are going to raise funds for it, and we will do what it takes to make this happen. So definitely it's one of its kind. It never happened, and although this is the first time, I'm hoping probably next year we can even make it grander. We get everybody involved, every woman in the diaspora involved in it, and see how we can diversify it and make it even a very, very big event in the Gambia, where probably some people from the diaspora can go there and join them, make this day a successful day, celebrating our women. The likes of Nogo Njai, they are gone, but we can celebrate them. The likes of Sukai Dahaba, we can still celebrate them. The like of Aja Sukainaka. This lady is basically today the oldest person in UDP. Anytime Usainu Dabo, party leader, step out to go to the country, despite her age, she will go there. He never relent. You come to Aja Mariam Seka, the deputy party leader, and you come to Aja Yamunda Uyabo. I can name women. These are women from the inception. They're strongly behind the United Democratic Party. If anything, I think they deserve, kind of a thank you. Yeah. And this is what the initiative is all about. And to have these people come up with that idea, definitely, I don't have anything to pay them, but just to thank them. And Banko Fanambe Dani, Nsabu Maninka Kawala Ninsuru Akango. Now, Nabi Bengo Dalilo Mumenti, Walamu to celebrate Women's Day. That is coming up, I think on Friday, right? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, yes. And the idea is to follow the Women and Gender Affairs Committee me alongo abe diaspora ntolle ngalondi. Ngalondi dalilo menka ma wolam UN protocol requirement require party anyanda certain number of women participation also to la party kono. Now party be fulfill kanne. Diaspora is a branch of the United Democratic Party. Ngamuta ko ninga structure soto jang mfana ni nyanda musolu siandi lana fengo kono kome party wa ake nyame. Nienda diaspora executive jube fango. We have women there at least 7 women many along abe kafo nyinkono. But in kumata financing, malafi ka musola participation in diaspora ka dandi ninga meeting kuma ninko ale transfer ale $1 bondi al $5 bondi jang. Lafta ajubela through this committee nga mol identifies kabrin sai mol men ya lonko musol le muti adu be pare la pour ka leadership position ota in councils, in National Assembly, in the party itself, ke promote, ke la agenda nyim promote ganye ko nga loy ko nga palaso dila because muso ni yake nyaton ko ti dawoda abe makato baylale. Ya understand? Ngaje le ko na solo kono be nyame nin musol te na solo kono te tala nola. Na dinni wolo ni musol man tala je ina dinni wolo la karangol te kenola ite kuku kenola. So Kamusolu promote is a must for all of us, especially us in the United Democratic Party. What dalilo la yatinna nga nying Gender and Women Affairs Committee nying form nga ke Aissatou Cissé is in Seattle atele mun na chairwomanoti then Farsanya UK wala mun na deputy wala mala deputy. Now komen ko nyi benyi initial stage de bari munu hakili nyima akabu mu kendo bele bulu yaje inatan kan ikonye ko chairman ntolunga ideal soto nko mu idealam ikonye ko Women's Day fele abena kan ntol lafta UDP musolu ye katakolu menu ke patio nyin kono nsi celebrate no nyaadile adoyata nyawnya nyama hani taransule mu ngadila ko ala barika ntol lafta wala kala nko ko atolla nyin idea betata baradol be ko men dati kante nyin sembo wara kala de ikonye ko chairman ikonye ko nyim manke la dokoti ikonye ko nyimunto la dokolati ntolbe fengo fen kala je ntolbe fon nyini la nyin ko lale ngake pati wala ko kama adon ala ya lon kila ya lon ye wala ke ye tolle funds nyin ya be plano ke and everything ya fo nyi ngapati di document nga faye membe tamakan so wala yen si jang na hamomu menti ni nyin ko be botala diaspora musobe dawoda bebe sidale nga jube how all of us can come together. Not only to be on the sideline, but to be actively involved in the affairs of UDP, especially in the diaspora here. Because like I said, no country can survive, no country can stand without the participation of women. And UDP cannot be a party, Nia Jube. Ajasuka Enaka, Ajasuka Enaka is one of the oldest people, be Gambia Banko Fauka, Nia Jube, Anyoman Siaje, member Siala da Siala. But in 1996, abe fombe bimendo te nyimuso ame fonyo amansino. Party leader asingo utu dauda aya ajasuka na kasingo lojele. Ajiamu da kasingo lojele. Ajiam seka kasingo lojele. Se musolu for many alonko musolu le many alonko kabri 1996 ibe kata kola nyimpati yokono. Nyanta la case celebrate manigol ko mune ko dokula ni ka ko abarika aka juto landile. Yena ko mole sukay ñol be fatale men yalon ko kata ko ya sofi konteñol and nogoy njaay ñol many and men saja kunja ñol ñun be mu molati la kata ko lu ñantale ngey tan di dunya la anu musol le ñanta kala so wo dalilo le yati nan nata jang kas Aissatou nala timo ñing ketentu ke jayi aning ala committee ñing mbe tentu la mbe jayi anala deputy Farsanyang. And si même fono UDP nkole menu be diaspora al besa lonko ko nyinu molati mena lonko ibe doku la ibake kan UDP la kole la ni nata yalla dal konkon kokula mbesi kafuma ka jube mbenyin kafo nyin mba sembentu yandi la nyame nyinanta keta komen kola suti akama bari mbenyine plan la next year dani wote ma benna stock sol be lola le isaje ko nyin sake nyawn tangoti pour Gambia be ko so nse na mandi surwa kawala sew jerem na la nse tentu ma jerem la ma jerem Aissatou ak Farsanyang now ñun UDP diaspora suñ executive bi dañ establish a committee subcommittee bo xamne ni mo responsible jigéeni committee bobu nonu Aissatou Cissé moko lead Aissatou Seattle la neka ak Farsanyang moy député am mo nek UK ñom sen responsibility moy gis nañ ne UDP jigéeni ñoko gëna jappalé jigéeni yoyu nonu dañ leen wara set buñ neka di taacu rek dañ wara change suñ political direction moy ñu gëna pousse jigéeni ñu gëna involve ci politique bi diaspora cannot be an exception to that jigéeni nek ci diaspora su fekkee ne am nañ political interest pour participate in any position in the UDP dañ leen a jàppale and that starts here muy councils, muy National Assembly, muy within UDP National Executive position bu gaay soxla ñu gis ne mun nañ ko antal ñu dimbale leen ñu taxaw foofu noonu ba pare li ñoo def ni mooy pour follow protocol United Nations bu wane 30% representation of women in any political party xam nañ ne parti mu ngi fulfill loolu but diaspora also as an entity ñun luñ ñoo def dañ war a wone loolu ne dañoo toppa tànki UDP understand. So that was the reason why we set up this committee. As we go, we will reach out to all women, find out ideas as how we can make this involvement open for every woman, their participation. Now, this event particularly, to celebrate Jigeni and Women's Day, Aisatu, under the leadership of Aisatu, then my better. You owe my chairman, nyun that am proposal. Manako, what is it? International Women Day yaa ngi ñëw dañ bugga naal tàmbale mu nekk suñ first programme ñu celebrate jigéen ñi sagatuma jigéen yi nga xam ne ñoo nekk UDP ñoo sonal UDP ñoo daw di dem di wàcca di éeg di wàcca moto yi ñu celebrate leen nekku ne mu dañ leen naa fay waaye kuy liggéey nga ne ko jaanaama dafa seddal xol so biñ ma waxee loolu ma ne leen ma ne leen seen proposal bi is a very beautiful proposal waaye naka la ñoo def lii man de xaw ma si dara ñu ne ma lu ñu buggaare pour yégal la rek santuñ la dara pour nga yégal parti bi ñu xam ne ñu ngi programme bi waaye lu si nekka ñun dinañ response pour def lii loolu maa ngi jërëm Aysatu maa ngi jërëm Fatou Sanyang man munuma ko understand nga man munuma lii but they come up with this and raise substantial amount of money close to more than 200 over $4,000 for this program. Understand nga ñoom ñoo ko raise so boobu maa ngi leen jërëm maa ngi leen a santa they did this in the interest of the United Democratic Party in the interest of the so li nga gis ne mooy there are people ñoo xam ne they are so selfless pour taxawal parti bi every day ñun ñu nekk UDP ñun ñëpp dañu war a di jàngalante ñuy jàng from each other if you are in a society nga nekk si béréb ñu nekk si organisation this is the thing that is essential always learn from each other especially the good aspect of what people are doing ñu roy wante definitely pour tour they don't do it for name no but they did it because they wanted to. I said, "Mako wae, mana ko mune ma no ñun duñ la mune sa duñ wax fan la sources bi joge." But it's all okay. But they went out of their way. They raised these funds. They contacted people to raise this money. Pour gis ne jigéen nga xam ne ñoom Aja Sukay Naka, ñoom Aja Mariam Seka, ñoom Aji Yamu Ndaw Yabo, ñoom Sukay Dahaba, ñoom Sadio Kundan Sane, seen liggéey ñu kawale ko. Celebrate ko. I think this is a tremendous thing. Lii su fekkee ne betuñu ñun ñëpp dañu waroon a contribute si lii def ko loo xam ne ni more grander than this thing. But lu nekk benn la. Lu ma ñaan ñi as suñ jógee fii su lii pare this Aysatu ak teamam bi dinañ jokkoo ak jigéen ñi nga xam ne diaspora lañ nekk fii yëpp. They will have a meeting with them. Ñu seet naka la ñu put structures in place loo xam ne dafa promote jigéen ñi seen participation in UDP especially in the diaspora su ko defee next year programme bi su weer bi jotee suñ ko celebrate mu nekk one of its kind boo xam ne ni kenn du ko mën a lifin so essentially this is the message maa ngi leen a jërëm once again balaa maa daaneel ma ñaan nit ñi especially ñu ñoo seetaan men yaalon ko ben jubela nga duwa ñi moliye ani momo yaalon ko ibe katako ke kan United Democratic Party pour ka parti ñi promote aninka Ousainou Dawala leadership ñi ka promote yaajele nsiata diaspora nka fole always nsiata le pari momem fanan kala hajota kallo ko kunna like for example itebe nyamenten yela wato le tinyaabe nyinna yaajele ñun fanal nu yebe do ko la dimbaale be bulu yow be frije nata sija so nim momo be o kala do ata nyawnya hani mo to minute kilinem nsey tentu ñe jayi yana ko mbale
By the way, Saddam is also on the call. Saddam, Deputy Chair.
Thank you. Janimbe kumo den landila. Komendal ta kala nyamen sewu. Patio nyim nka kudanta nka diamo ndadiamo watu wadi nka mempo wala kilimba ya patio kono. Yena ko bala. Kilimba ya patio kono. Amanke ko UDP Gambia bang UDP Diaspora kilimba ya patio kono. Because nyim patio ni aje mfutata jang fombe bimendo ten sanji muwanni say sanji muwanni kononto kambe wala ya sabu nka fo molli ne wati nyingo ni nego ibe nyoka tumado fosi wali yoke bari itolle be nyoka ika setuli fayenne yenna ko mo ndol fara nunga kewoti nkana ke jawolti anim nga ke fanjanoti ma wolon na ke balla say nga kuja mala je men yalo ko mba observe kan especially in the diaspora. Especially in the diaspora. Ndenga nka polente ntalada nyinke balo ko le sanji muwanni say bi mabo ko nga ko be londe bari nga ku jamale long adun ku jamale keta nyala nka bo ku jamale fanan kalama bari tenene ma moy ka fo ko UDP alfalu karnin kari dun tanyola fo mol le cité tema yana ko mari ni be nyaton ko lu noma ikela jika kendo e ka wole tra yewo ning nin kudunte ni motem akumandi dumala ali yafoje janne bina sila on a platform ibe lola ibe nyo tinyala ite ka mole tinya igmalon ko ke fa wala tinya because ni bul ko ni tilim mola bul ko ni toma ni bul ko ni tilim modola lulo be nano be ka muru ite fa wala kan yana ko mala so we have to be very 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 careful nga nyo treat as brothers ndol be kankile kukile nebeja silo difference ani nyim banko kan yaje we have different political parties mune ya sabu mbe lafta tala state house mbe lafta banko dokola but we have different and that is healthy yana ko mala bari nimba kala ngake horomo ani mbunya kono manko mello sanji muwan komando sanji tan ni mammellon patio kono nkana nati tafo mbe o kala patio kono yana ko mala molde sonnala ninga momo jala mbe call out lale adu ngafale everywhere because nyin keba alla doko manyana kala kensa wote amanyana kala kensa wote adu womu kulati me alon kontrol be nyanta kantalale president ya alale ka di mola na wato sita mbe opposition mendo UDP beings ala tentu ni ajube mansa Congo area council ndolebeje ndoletamu Banjul City Council, the city itself, President Obedam Ntolebeje, KMC Ntolebeje, West Coast Ntolebeje, Alhamdulillah. How many people do we have in the National Assembly? How many people do we have in the National Assembly? Niawo jube hana danta odamala Alhamdulillah. Yena ko mele. So nsi ala tentu nga muta. Let us all be our brothers keepers. Niye moy mola ko de men kalamuta je bodo kumandina ya fango kumandina yesi alia discuss. Lafta wole la je again. Ka aisatu ning by fatsanyan tentu ke jayi adun lafta mem fola wolem das fola muso mume be na ke mume be nganyun ta nge support yena ko mala ke support ke strengthen kaje ko be menkela wolem nyindi ka muso la ko fasa yena ko mala is a component of the United Democratic Party diaspora adun bajela le ko ni momol yalon ko diaspora dingol le mud adu sula da fenna la parti nyin kono pala so lem bang. And whatever it is, Ninkafo Bajalale to promote that agenda, and Tolomenu Diaspora Executive Koto Bajalale to push their agenda until we get to where they want us to go. Alabark.
Yeah. Abaraka Mboj ela diamo bedeata, ila fitting, very fitting introductory remark, and Yamaron Fanang. If on what daga Hanibida do call an insula capacity motocon, it shows the value anila Yukumaya make.
I'll speak to you later.
I think I don't know whether you want to say something to Mboj and before I talk.
Yeah, Mbodj li ma bëgg a wax rek mooy jërëjëf under your leadership soo gisee ñu mun a def li yéen ñuy ñemeloo ñu mun a ñëw def li yaa ngi tudda ay jigéen ñu am solo fii te foog ma tuddaa leen because balaa maa ñëw si plateforme bi dama make sure call naa aji Yaamudaw Yaabo call naa aji Yam Seka or aji Sukay Naka comme ni ko Mbodj waxee ndeysaan mu ngi màgget waaye da ngaa gis ne bente mu ngi push affaire jigéen yi so I was so inspired by them ñoo tax sama jënaa sawar sa so before ma ñëw fi call naa leen ma waxtaan ak ñoom wax leen man lana suma tànka ak lan lu tax man ma jël position bi so loolu rek man doy na ma so definitely so gisee ñu ne tey diaspora because of Mbodj tamit leadership bi moo tax so it's shaping well alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin di ko gërëm di ko ñaanal fan bu gudda ñu mun a def lu bare di just di am great ideas for Gambia because soo gisee ñu def li yëpp Gambia ñu ñor waaw soo gisee man ma yëngu si lii man duma politicien but soo gisee fu mu nekk nii is about time nit ñi génn si cabinet yi nekk ay politician because soo nekkutee politicien mooy rule sa life Gambia fu mu nekk góom la dañ ko war a faj te duñ ko jos palasta foog ñu raxas ko ñu def ko antibiotique den ñu defar ko so loolu moo tax man ma yëngu si lii waaye maa ngi gërëm Mbodj maa ngi gërëm Vice am maa ngi gërëm everybody and all the diaspora members reps yi ñu maa ngi leen a gërëm di gërëm Fat Sanyang taxawu na ma ñun ñëpp is a team work balaa ma bantey soo gisee ñun mun a def lii ñun ñu ngi fi waa youth wing bi Binta Senghor macha allah moom tam jigéen bu mën góor tegu a great leader taxawu nañu torop as this national supervisor national lead for this event ak under the leadership of Haji Swane so UDP daal macha allah xanaa di kontaan rek saa yoo jógee rek nit a laa dimbale it's just
macha allah
thank you very much Mbodj thank you
thank you Asadu thank you so I gotta take a leave jamu and badu ndanga da saying
ngamera okay insable
Bari Saddam Bijele nkai founding father number 1
Saddam Bijele nekewa
Allah baraka guys thank you so much
thank you Mbodj drive safe
okay mbali ngolo mbe nga UDP la alpha diaspora alpha Lesotho jam ambassador Janaba Bafana fela duntanam outreach atelom outreach unit la Al-Fati, UDP Diaspora, chairperson of UDP Diaspora. Duntana barafela dropped her. Maybe I bumurana koden. But jani bumurana am fat sanya ning can say chance the Lamin Saddam Sanyam for an animal in your control. Telon deputy chair to UDP Gas chapter.
Yo, assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu.
Wa alaikum salam.
Nang be kurrongal token dola. Covering Ndo Maite Fango, la sister Panto Sanya, Sudata Aissatou Cissé, finally. Na mobe kontong ane melbe jube rola ane melbe na jube rola koteke. Ni mukule tukuome yalonko akumaya ta baba baki furu kanyi lungo jura. Baili mtekafu baili ni mu politiku bengols. So mbedi amala politician no neo samba bendula ka politique di amole ni nata korosi Gambia la politiko kono nañol lebe ñaato e tolle marta politiko be mume wala ota monta molu bukay ije inyanta ke nyame mone wono e buke jube nyame nyanta ke jube nyame na wala tin nañol la katoka because I can certainly say woman tell them kun kilo miralo tin ngajo nobody can push me from that position. Between 60 to 75% of Gambia political be mo nañol la marta. And the reason no for ni amo bibi la be wunda da bo jang kari jang kambe wurle to campagnol be kere ko be kere mi da bo ñol bendon ila ta campaigno to janni kawli ka e koma ni iko sluwa ne ko ni be salole ko koma jubi akoy wata la fo koma e tenku ni aji ni fata be wakille be taw nyama ila dimba le koma do tenku
tonya
jena ka dimba tekke nañol lam yena wule campaigno fana ye wule campaigno la from day one fo janna ka bam ye singolo daw darande ikafule nañol he aljiyo di lemi nañol la dobro mambamba nañol aljiyo di le yeko ninyi be manke I konkotote do ko campaign no le kewo mvanyo I mindo tote campaign no I salbalote la ko le keno ani la adula nañol de ka be to pato andu be ngo keta daw darande fana upon all those hard working women don't keta daw darande ko be to la fonka be ngol de to la kasiaji Jalol ni la jalia campaign ma kawalam. O ma kawala war wala dia nanyon le because ni ko fanyo da ma tra ye de kilola. Mo jamal bolle ko de friji. Bar nanyon le fanka jalol account dia wala ko ma account be wala fana ko beke. So ni wol be man tra campaign ko no campaign o fonti ta ma nya. Campaign o ni man ta nya politiko ta ma nya. Andu ni na ko gambe be mo kono. Mo solo sia de kyote. So obviously tolle la karto be sia la kyote that. Of course it tolle be mo kanyen la katambe kyol. Bari la do ko le membe ka ke ni tol man tra do ko la. Ni ko kyol lewo ke tolle kyol la place ota. It tolle kyol la place ota no la campaign la. E be kyol la place ota no le la diamoni la everything. But it tolle la mo moment de kyol ta ke no. So it will be a big failure. So national responsibility political con Gambia. It is far more higher than Mojamaka Jube. So this is when I'm calling Nanyam Yena Yetam Yemtabuka for Yenanga Tankafla and Yetam Abrego. Because Dunia Dauda and Italy. Any position Yamak. Any amount of Menki Kakuntle. On I think 19th of May 2020 the Karama Revolution. Le more we see Wolong say I quite about 100% Germany is going. Amare ko nyonga nka because nanyon la funtita ko. Because muso nie from muteka. But comme mboje fota nkole I told him for amanjara mureka. La wol mu example on lelti. Mo nyante etukula mella. Mo nyante ke yakamel. On tolla da so ali arto le programme ke don crolile ali akitula ko da akitula ko to moldo idolga ke tu bingel nga jam bok nga ke jana fana Zurich barni na tan programme be jube fana a programme la organizing everything more than 60% nanyo la kamara bel without them it will be a big failure.
Absolutely.
Woto mol me ya lon ko tolle be malla wala woto wol man yanna kala ko man kati ko kon. Andum wol nyanta kala molti la bunya nyanta kay bunya ndu nyanta la ke celebrate day and night.
Yeah.
Without them we are not going nowhere, believe me. Dol ko da man ta ke wala. So wakamala be elanyin hakili nyima me anati nantin be tentula be jela. And inshallah, be sama. Anytime they need me, they all. I communicate with both of them. With all flow. So I am with you day and night. Al-Sulatana watla nabundana le akonko will find me all. Thank you very much.
Deputy Chair, UDP Gas Chapter. He's also part of the UDP chapter reps. Mbali will be International Women's Day. Ku meole kacha kanjang diaspora la musul la bijang ila chair lady Aishatu Sise and deputy chair lady Fatsanyang. Ambassador General Bafanan joined us broadcast stream today. Laftan the nang ati diam the mina Fatsanyang Aishatu explain sawa mune Gambia purkanyin lungo kiriba from UDP perspective. But we have got the chair lady of the UDP Diaspora Outreach Unit, former ambassador to Russia, Her Excellency Ambassador Ba. Welcome to the show.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Thank you, Sehu.
Thank you, too.
And assalamu alaikum, Aisatu, and Fat Sanyang, and Lamin Saddam Sanyang. Thank you very much. Wonderful show. I just joined because I was in another program, like in the outreach team work. Following reports that are coming in that team. So I came a little late. I have not heard what has been said. But I think this is a laudable initiative by the UDP Diaspora Gender, Women and Gender Committee under the leadership of Sister Aisatu and Sister Fatu, Aisatu Sise and Sister Fat Sanyang. We are so proud of you. As we all know, UDP, the women of UDP are the backbone of the party. And not only that, even in that country, the women, as I was hearing, as I just joined what Saddam was saying, The women are the backbone of that country. And if you look at it in the world as well, you know, women being half of the population, the women are the ones actually, I mean, who run families. We are the mothers, we are the wives, we are the sisters. And even in the workplace, you know, you go to work, you come back, you have to take care of your children. Before going to work, you have to take care of your family. When somebody is sick in the family, it's the women we step up. And you can even see that when you go into professional areas, fields like medicine, like in the hospitals and stuff. So women have a vital role to play when it comes to politics. And this initiative that Sister Aissatou has taken with Sister Pat Sanyang, it's laudable, it's unprecedented. It has never happened in the history of that country. It's the first time it's happening. So they should be applauded for that. And I'm so happy to be with you all here. And I would be adding a little more later, but just to commend you. Wonderful ladies, wonderful.
Yeah, thank you so much for those befitting words. Thank you, Ambassador Ba. I'm really happy that you have joined the show to make those to actually thank these two formidable ladies, gender and women and women's affairs unit. As you said, unprecedented, in the history of our politics, and particularly within the United Democratic Party. So I think you are really spot on. Thank you. So you'll remain in the background, and then later on, if you want to chip in, please do so. So same body will mboke you get them see what's time the proper. I said to them like all of I said to I'm not cool tone next background. I'm not come text money. Say who said can you tell this secondary lady to please put her camera on properly, because we are only seeing half of her face. She's not sitting like Fat Sanyang is fully seated. We can see Fat Sanyang in full, but we can't see Aissatou. So somebody Bantaba fans, they put you on the spot. So
okay, this is me. One time.
All right, Jeff Aissatou. So
I always hide.
Okay, so I don't know who is going to start to explain the what's going to happen tomorrow. Aissatou, you going to start, or Fatu? Who's going to kick off to give us what is going to happen? Yo, like all of Fatu, welcome to the show. Yeah, both the Diamo Moiles, Ambassador Janababani, aning Nakeba Saddam. So Samadong Ali Mone prepare because Namen Bojko Altatali Mashallah Kodijama Resta Ale Kolonini almost $4,000. So Sama Mone Gambia to celebrate this event, Fatu.
Anyway, say who Mbafle Alhamdulillah, and then the Mulbe Kontona follow ya solo. Ben Bos Kontona, Jenababa, Alakuma Kendola, and then Boy said can as a chairman at Diamta, and then a brother Lamin Saddam Sanyang. Nyinku nyilungo kweme ala ne watu mansi ate kenola nyanda kela junale, because this is for the first time in the history of UDP, and then even Gambia as a country adaman soto je preparation ol menuketa is not like only one side of the Gambia. Preparation ol keta all over the country right now. Price draw lebe kela sama ne ala sonta wona mananke me yalon ko price will be give la 10 people lela mol men yalon ko wala nyanta price will soto la dum manda wo fanana do moro provide ta musoli yenne me yalon ko be tabirol kelal ba weta mol ko man la fanan e man do moro keji so be bindu sengor kontona anen aje ila do ku kendola bawo nyi pour ka ke country toti it's not a easy thing kunum by this time bintu was in Basi abota Basi anata bansang so I toke wala nyama obe pour ka musol mit na bureau to UDP bureau to ani yesi pour ka diamu programme nyin kenyala so women sa bebe mobe proud talale because comme na fa nyame musol mu kuleti me yalon ko ite tuno la koma ko raw ko raniaje bi ko keken do be dawuda as a leader musken do le ba koma bare comme nyino kada musol la bakele, which is very sad. Congo ya mention nyame politico anin Saddam, anin Genaba politico titano ni aje bi UDP la politico molbe katola abe keta musoleti because nte me witness no 2021 I was in the Gambia in campaign na jele ko musole kata ko menke So musol le siri motol kumo kam butol kono it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So things like this through banko ainana pro Gambia wo sotono much more UDP I think definitely pour le meya ka nyanta kala long time ago. But between alako 2023 wala mo kala time sorry 2023 wala time mo me alako 2024 rada wala time mo alako abe kala menna. So ka namusol tend to jay because right now itata la ka sopinol ke pour la tabol nin kuolo. You know? So ni wo fanan kete baje la ko ibe minale one by one bureau nyinto momo nata ni is transparent to le be safela men ye price win e baje la ko price nyimbe dire lale so bedda na jam folo benna boss bulala I said can come in as well. Thank you.
Okay, abaraka Fatou di amo senata. So I said to dega nañ Fatou si gox yi yeb Gambia elek inshallah dinañ am price draw si UDP political bureaus. Mun nga name goxi benna
Wow.
where this price draw will happen.
So legi let's start with NBR. Bobu dafa nek in Kerawan. Si UDP bureau bi. Then nga am URR. Bobu dafa nek Basse. Then nga am CRL North. Bobu dafa nek Kuntawur. CRL South. Bobu dafa nek Bansang. Then nga am LRL. Dafa warona nek Kiang, why after they go move to Jara la waro nek why legi dañ ko move to Kiang. LRL. Then nga am West Coast dafa nek West Coast si bureau bi Brikama fofu nonu. Then nga am KMC dafa nek Menjay bureau. Then nga am Banjul dafa wara nek si Banjul bureau bi. Why Banjul demba dañ am doctor ne dafa am send one of the I company more real. So that was the last minute te duñ fa mëna sabat because bureau yeb dañoo sabar. Jigéen dañoo fécc te xam nga dafa ñaaw te ñun UDP we are sensitive to each other. So li ñoo def rek mooy waa Banjul li ñoom benn tey dara du change si ñoom waaye dañoo ñëw KMC building Manjai building ñoom ñu def seen def on their side seen tooga yi ñoom ñu def ko seen tooga yi on their side waaye dara du change just out of respect rek duñ mun a tega biir Banjul so léegi for the record waa Banjul dañoo ñëw defar bem baax waaye kenn du jaxasoo dara because this dañ bëgg ku nekk am li nga war a am yëpp bu dara manqué waa gars yi defar bem baax that was the plan te li ñoo def rek mooy dinañ feccoo dinañ lekka dinañ joxe speech ñoom neen dinañ socialize it's all about socializing then after region bu nekk dinañ raffle 10 prizes
wow
10 prizes bi nag duma ko mën a wax fii surprise la waaye xam naa ku ko am daal bés boobu sa dépasse dina neex
mbaa sa xol dina seet
deserve nañ lu ëpp lii nag doorin bi rek la sax de waaye nag dañ bëgg a mujj naa mag dañ bëgg a ñu mobilize diaspora bi in that way every year ñun diaspora ñun ñu dem ñu celebrate ko ak Gambian jigéen yi in every region of the Gambia loolu mooy goal bi we have a goal we just started this is just started waaye dama juum balaa maa wax waroon naa nuyu Jeena Baba waaye fu mu nekk rek dama lay ñeme because mashallah she really inspires me so Jeena Baba welcome and thank you for coming in the show.
Thank you. You inspire me too. You two are so adorable. Mashallah.
No, Jenna, si seconda ngolo wala na nyina ta memba jula be domoro
No problem.
Seydili ñun ñoy sëriñ yi. Ñun si seconda ñun ñoy.
No, but definitely I am really very proud of the Allah unit in fact Sadam. Definitely coming Sadam ya for nyame ambassador Jenna Baba. It's a tremendous achievement. Yalong the idea coming boja for nyame even to come up with this initiative for form Dama is commendable and much more to actualize it because dunia family mandia saying to raise funds and therefore actually from the diaspora executive group I was asking question marks will this be possible? You know, I was a bit skeptical, you know. So, but then you have proven us all wrong, and then you have actually done it, and bingo, thank you to you. Because so fast and price is all member dealers, I don't go surprise long, I'll tell for but NPP nka dole then I take a bant about follow. I question on Yininka. I confirm al Yininka for is this open to every Gambian? Is it only restricted to UDP supporters?
Anyway, say ko afai ko UDP be ko kela UDP bukaje as a party ntoloka bankoleje so nyimbe nyame mbake kan niko Gambian women that doesn't belong to only UDP.
Exactly.
Tolia niko women's agenda Gambia UDP Diaspora women's agenda programme nyimbe keka. It's not man thinking sort of only like UDP as a party. Although we are UDP members, and then when you say the UDP Diaspora Women's Agenda, that's the title. What a knowledge. Then the kuoku kela UDP be wula kuoku la Gambia kono. Ibukake ko UDP as a party. Ndolka banko leje. The banko men nyinen kanka woleje. So nyim men fana be kekan. Ate men fana ke nyinen ka nasa no. Apa ndolko the door is open for all Gambians.
Everybody.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Thank you.
This is for,
I said they got a question. Me munga call turn to say
what they gonna hear do just UDP woman. This is the whole Gambia. Even foreigners in Gambia as a woman, you are part of this. You know, foreign fanche. UDP, ñun suñ loxoy dañ reey ñun ñëpp lañ yaatal. Everybody's in. We always look at the bigger picture. We have a big vision for Gambia, for women. So you know, women like buying can. Then UDP, even in places of NPP places, UDP diaspora, you find if you buy about it in your hamun kosa because when they want to, in Gambia, New York. Hopefully, they fail to understand.
Well, I said, I don't believe this because if this is the case, why they're doing it in UDP bureaus only?
Because venue, this is the first time we're doing it.
Wow.
This is the first time we're doing this. Right?
Yeah.
So we have to do it in a venue that is at least reasonable for us. We don't have to
but
pay.
It's our program as well, Aisha. It's our program. So there's nothing wrong with that because you bureau.
Ñun duñ ba pare ñun suñu dañ leen di welcome duñ leen hotel duñ leen saga duñ leen gaaruwaale oh my god ñoom la ñoo jëla even entertain dan ñun ñu fa nekka
exactly
so loolu du nekk un problème ñoom suñu amee programme te ñu mun nañoo ñëw loolu dara nekku si why because just for familiarity purposes so ne ñu ngi koy def CRR fii jënaa easy ñëpp you know because UDP ñoo ko organize of course it's easy nga wala si bureau bi rek mooy jënaa yomba then nga dem di hire a hall xam nga naan fii lañ di explain this is more easier why wax ko ne the person is welcome na isi ñëpp ñëw
Seku, can I come in there please?
Yeah.
Aka mennyinenka ko mbake ka UDP la bureau to na wolto soto yamwe Gambia as a country malala Gambia dula soto things like that nya jube ko nyimmen nata nyanta kala long time ago but jumanyo lesita ka organize is UDP and nya jube fana ibake kan pour musolo so na nyanta kala Gambia le juna ruling party so le nyanta nyi organize la fani nyanta bola banko la kam because mbeji menke kan wala banko la musolti you understand yo so say natara government example government dula le lo mais yalo ko stop like this and dalta ka ci Gambia afay ko ntol be nyinke kan the whole country the whole women then ata keno la UDP la bureau bar ngale nyim bureau le soto mais yalo ko is our office nsenyi keno wolto because masakunda men nyanta tele make so definitely imandula lo ka boko musol la nyanto nyanta kala janne ne mo lotanu ata kala UDP la bureau to won nyanto mbita wala katandi Gambia la ko we as a UDP women's agenda we are there for all the Gambian women not only a UDP as a party.
Thank you, Fatu. Abaraka Bage, chairman of the UDP Diaspora campaign committee, and Bob Tour is on the call. But Johnny Mida Bobby are enter ABC Sengana after meaning Carol Kalfala for comment. Enter, welcome to Bantaba.
Assalamu alaikum. Panelist all day condong, Ambassador Geneva Ba condong, and Sisa Kunango condong. Also, UDP online Bantaba as always, Albedo Kendo Mina Gambia Bangkok.
Abaraka.
This is yet another coming questions and I just want to hail and commend all of you for this initiative. UDP it is very inclusive. Not only inclusive, but we put diversity into perspective. Gambia Musolu, and we as the people, we have to be at the forefront of development without putting women at the back. So UDP, we are pace setters, we set the pace and others follow. And name all the people in the personality of Ambassador Jenababa. Nia Jube, Ambassador Jenababa, encyclopedia of experience, let it be a logo. Abedaoda in terms of diplomacy, in terms of health, women affairs, and all of that. Kule to be along Gambia Musun Dengol Dindingol Media along with Bulukan, if they Ambassador Ba, I miss accomplice, and other people like Nimul Bill Fanal Balcon, if they need to control Minkeka. Those are a footprint me along it will leave a mark in the history of the Gambia Kajako. UDP as a party, Dauda Nibi Sonta Ye Palazzo Mantakunda Dinna, Alonco Musul Tula Coma B, Namaraloja La Betaka Yami, O Maraloje. It has left women at the very back. In Unitala, they have been, marginalized and been What UDP as a party, next Woku Kela. MPP Gambia will be bound together, and on the spirit of Gambianism, Yantaka will sell to every individual in the country. So, UDP is the party to go, and the UDP is the party me along. It is full with people with entourage of a plethora of information, education of all sectors. So more basic karano jele and UDP them patriotic base yakano damina alingana UDP patrioto na Gambia body masibo korabeda abarakaba.
Abaraka answer basis. Thank you, Ila calling and Ila words of appreciation and encouragement. Saying that our UDP Diaspora like head of the campaign team. Bob, but Namara Ajita lady. Bob, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Seu. I am here.
Okay, Bob, go ahead, please.
Assalamu alaikum, viewers. The mobe kontonam benna platform of the ndingol lebi si sekunda sanyang kunda ulbe mundingol lebi anyway. It's too hard for me to say Mori anyway. Inen far sanyang imake jada pa for calling on and the masadam ale doku kende bake me alon ko tonya nte fongo nante kala moti me alon ko nyante yakala atollal because ning atol mum moti min alon ko al selfish tonya fewo fenso to nyin kono alba dunda alfonso kol baral ko hanede mbadunda bankol la kolto surtout mimbe ñom musolti min kata faro kono min kata gadinol to look wo musol min be koma wol mu musulati min yalon ko imang la fika ke ministati imang la fika ke fenti hadi fitar la po imang la fika kadi masakunda kono woto mbe daniro kala dami wala ñinde ko min yalon ko na political place wol be bulo kono al hormone bunya di UDP la as a party. Nimusol, they are all well off. Alhamdulillah, Rabbi Alamin. You understand it? You know, because I ram marche today. What? Kuno UDP minister Fenti. B. Nikada Kuno Nikada Nimbi Ikada said the UDP can I jina komalade. Wo musol many along Kara marche the Waleke or Kudende.
Tona.
What Allah Yakadna Musola. So mamuila lumolti alne celebrate na jeko wo musolu min kada marché do itamine bay ta fo min kalta firo kada al wole ni wonde mbal ibal arrest le wo musolu wala mu UDP la fuelti wala ka UDP fuel wala be Usain Dabo wala be Usain Nyaato UDP oto alna ñoo buña parti kono alina ñoo na stop ka ñoo sino korobos alna loñi na ko Be anna rally behind the status quo wala na party and in the leadership. Anna leadership bunya Gambian Kolu. Surtout UDP Kolu. Leadership is very important alna bunya.
Yeah.
Oto aisatu nkontanda baka ini farsanya. Ale nyi initiatives ni keteng. Ale ntole be sasile. Aje ni be palaso do ni palaso dila. Gambian Kolu la ki bada palaso la. But palaso maromu ye problem ol.
Yeah.
Ni palaso dila al do ko palaso ya demand nyane. Palazzo Canatral Budo just Palazzo by name, Alcalpa showcase, while you are not doing nothing. You understand it? Example of film Benyato, example of film the Fonyato. So, the Palazzo Mendita Aisadola 1 year ago, Palazzo Fele a la result for the Bimbo celebrate. What up? The Fananga accountable to the people. That Deco, the Palazzo Mendina, Namire Kajebri and Kaji 1 year ago. You manke mola pala that. Mobile tadi. For the Gambian call, especially UDP call many began. Allah makes so be account. What we have done and what we have achieved during our tenure as diaspora executive officers. Diaspora executive officer Lord. be account. You understand? We are answerable to you people. You should account us. You understand? And today we are here to celebrate Aisatu and Fatu for doing an excellent job for our women folks. Many along go. It will have votes in the account.
Yeah.
So let all of us say your team, also the media committee, Atul Fanang, you need to do something. Jennifer Fanang is doing an exemplary job.
Yeah.
Outbreak. Let all of us do something. But it's not palazzo, it's not handling, doing nothing. It is that is I'm doing eye service. The Ushini thinking that here I am. For me, I am not, that is not me. I'm action orientated. And I try to keep it up and kudos to you. Balbe salute la. And for the women, folks all over the world, I say to you, hand salute. Thank you so much, you.
Yeah, Abaraka Bob Ture. Thank you for if another Kumoli ML for
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you. So saying Nalongo, I sort of probably activate do good lale. She's time is really against her, I think.
Yeah.
So memen kala wrong. I said to ngamurite kang ngalone sama memen kala rafulo le kala ni gohol betel gohi am raful. Why lacha bi moy toujours UDP am na supporters. UDP mashallah am na barke. UDP dafa am ñaan. UDP is to me is the party with has the largest support in the country. In fact, man, susuma xelaat ne ñun ñoo win on 2021 dañ ko hijack suñu law. Waaye UDP mooy ñun ñoo ko yor. So waaye suñu critiques yi luñ dee wax toujours ñu ne UDP ñun dañ dee jël suñu time all the time ay setu di criticize Barrow defi nii Barrow mu ngi nii Barrow naa every time waaye ñun duñ dee wax Gambian si ñun suñ toog suñ amee nguur la ñoo def. So yow léegi as the head of the women, gender and women's affairs charity, lan nga mun a wax waa Gambia su nguuri UDP am pour dimbale jigéen yi women empowerment foog naa nga wax tuuti si loolu.
Waaw. So gisee man ma jëna takku si lii because comme ni ma ko waxee woon Gambia dafa am góom dañ ko war a faj.
Waaw
Gambia du mun a baax. Jigéen ñi duñ mun a kontaan 100% fekk ci ñun yu bari.
Wow.
We have to go back to the drawing board. Gambia si stage boobu lañ nekk. ñun dañoo kontaan nii di bégal jigéen yi waaye in reality jigéen yi kontaan. To lii mooy li am.
So the women are not happy?
No, we are not happy.
only the youths are happy.
Dafa nekk ne ñun UDP xam nga rek ambiance gi ba pare we are resilient. Dañ tough. We have tough skin. Foog ñu enjoy ñu lii ñu bég because if you don't have control over something, you don't stress about it. But we are not happy. We can do better. Remember, we are 59 years, right? We can do better. Gambia dafa dellu gannaaw bu baax te li ko delloo gannaaw ñun foog ñun ñoo ko mun a change because ñun ñoo xam loi. Ñun ñoo mun a fix. Gambia loi moo ko mun a change ndax Gambia mun a régler. First of all, local government act bi am.
Wow.
Baaxu ci Gambia te daf ñu affect ñun jigéen yi. How? It is too political. Dañ ko politicize torop. How? Naka la nguur xam ba pare lii moom du NPP to be honest lii moom depuis time Yaya Jammeh la but we need to fix it.
Wow.
Problème bi mooy nguur du mun a am appoint CEO finance director def ko si place xam xel na yaa ngi sàcca ñu ngi sponsor sa campaign just for politics suñ defee lu wrong sa nga bàyyi leen fa because of politics taxpayers money ñuy fay seen xaalis si marché bi di jaay seen jaay yi du jar ñu jëlaat xaalis boobu jox ko council boobu noonu ñu jëlaat xaalis bi finance CEO yi jëlaat xaalis bi joxaat ko nguur boo xam ne daf ko def si politique du njëriñ ñu taxpayers yi loolu dafa affect jigéen yi xaalis bi loi bi dafa bon dañ ko foog ñu fix ko si la jigéen yi door di mun a kontaan ñu gis council yi ñu ngi bugg a def lu bari waaye mënuñ koo def because nekkuñ si parti bii nii for example Serekunda KMC ñu ngi bëgg a def ay maquettes to have 7 maquettes waaye ñu ngi leen oppress du leen jox laan because you are not this government for example Birkama 3 months as a woman yow amuloo salary we cannot imagine that jigéen ñi kontaanuñ fi ñu nekkoon di jaay ñu ne leen jóg leen waaye amuñ a plan always balaa ngaa def dara you have to have another plan B ñu dem joxo ñu jël seen place yi amuñ fu ñoo jaay ñu ngi jooy ñu ngi si social media bi di jooy jigéen ñi kontaanuñ si loolu local government ak bi dañ ko war a seetaat bu baax baaxut si Gambia 3 months amuloo salary I cannot imagine that te loolu affaire na jigéen yu bari nga ñëwaat one of the disasters in Gambia liñ def maa laa wax de loi moo tax ba Gambia mënut a dem de fishing contract bii ni ñu am is horrible it's bad for Gambia again it's before but we can change it li njëriñu nguur mooy nga toog seet lu bon nga ko change as we go but we are going back to the fire from the frying pan to the fire okay léegi ñu ne fishing contract bi amuñ jën we need protein jigéen ñi dañ daan dem si géej bi di am jën di jaay di am profit waaye léegi boo demee ba basketi kong ñu la ay thousands of dollars nga ñëw doo ko soo ko jaayee du jar xaalis amut mu des nga dem nga ne danga ko def si fridge sa fridge bi amut courant lu bari jigéen yaa ko dunda si marché bi ñu ne deete waaye ñu ne seaport bi foreigners yi fa nekka di scan affect na business si jigéen ñi because a foreign company is always about profit and numbers affect nañu bu baax that was another biggest mistake blunder for Gambia ñu ne deete waaye ñu ne bridge lease dañoo lease bridge boobu learning from the fishing contract learning from the seaport now bridge it's gonna affect Gambia duñ ko mën a nekk di tayle for when nga dem si agriculture land office is the most corrupt office in the Gambia right now it's one of the most all offices are corrupt right now but land is going left and right left and right family lands are being given left and right waaye ñun UDP because ñun dañ dee àndaa suñ xel ñun duñ fàtte dara ñun lu nekk dañ ko binda ñun foog ñu ci lii ñu mun a dem mu ñu mun a am start fresh ñu mun a dem laan yi doo ko mun a joxe fan la ñoo dundee jigéen ñi fan la ñoo demee naa ko fan la ñoo béyee duñ mun a fii suñ boppa duñ mun a ñun suñ time du yàgga ñu dem lan la ñoo jox xale yi suñ joxee laan yi yëpp fan la ñoo dundee si laan loolu baaxul si dëkk bi dafa to make matters worse doo dee xam fan la xaalis bi duga ñun nguur bi 7 years 61 billion lañ jël si loan waaye ñoom ñu ne 42 billion fine 42 billion for 7 years compared to Jawara's and Yaya Jammeh's 49 billion for how many years 50 years it's very sad yii la nit ñi war dee bàyyi xel ne baaxul si dëkka war nañoo xoolaat suñu bopp bu baax a baax a baax right now we are sinking doo dee gis money bi doo xam fu mu duga ñu ngee jël lool ñu ngee tayla laay ni lu nekk ñu ngi koo tayla su yàggee dañoo yuuxu jigéen ñi kontaanuñ de if bu ñoo jooy Gambia mu ne génn de léegi de foo ñu have a plan ni moo génnee mooy doy war a dundal suñ boppa CRL et lool mun naa dundal Gambia su dee amuñ agriculture industry bu function nekku di function it's not competent dañ war a make sure suñ agriculture bii ni am nañ fresh water am nañ dox am nañ laa ñu dundal suñ boppa American rice xëy na maa si bopp tuuree dañu bëgg American rice we can even do American rice ñu uti jiw bi American rice ñu ko na machine a ko dee defar nit a ko dee defar so yow naka nga expliquer nit ki di defar rice di la import nga expect du la ko jaay lu seer nga expect mu ñëw support bi a foreign company mu scanal la ko ñu charge la lu cheap du musa possible dunda du musa cheap Gambia foog ñu am suñu own American rice ndoo comme léegi loolooy coowle foog ñu ji ko ñu am ko waaye foog office bu ko mun a def mu produce ko ñu am ñu dundal suñu boppa gerte bi waruñ ko export sax gerte bi ñu def ko diwlin dafa create jobs waaye foog ñu am an anti-corruption bill buy mun a clear all this thing ñu mun a start from fresh comme Yankuba li moo def Daabo for example li moo def Brikama clean a mess then you start waaye fekk loolu amul du mun a possible we gonna put ourselves over and over and over ñun ñoo war a dundal suñu bopp maalo moom kuy gom ne maalo dafa cheap maalo du mu sa cheap foog ñu doon di dundal suñu bopp ba pare nekku ne dañ koo def léegi rek mu nekka mu am results bi you start now in the next 20 years ñu dee bàyyi fi xale yi ñu continuer noonu nga dee defee réew waaye doon na ngaa def maalo si saa si mujj ne dañ ko start now if we do not start now dinañ la yoo ñoom future mut these are some of the moo tax ma ne jigéen ñi kontaanul farmer store for example man personally I think farmer store jigéen ñi kontaanuñ si is wrong for Gambia is a old law you daan am time boobu amoon na barke Jawara daf daan dem di wër pharmacy that time agriculture daf daan function kon léegi functionul it's all politics it's campaign te 30 million nañ ko investi agriculture bi ñu maalo am gerte def duulin create jobs that's the only thing foog ñu change waaye duñ mën a go back to the old system Gambia nag always old system lañ dee nekk di dem dañ war a am creative mind the world is moving fast you know to make matters worse nga ne doo jënd nit ki gerte waaye yow nga budget 30 million officers yi am ba pare office yëpp ñu tëj ko all these laws am na laws yoo xam ne dañ ko war a génnee that's the only way dëkk bi mun a dem man ne looloo tax jigéen ñu soona moo tax du mun a génn bente jigéen yàgga lañ leen a nax jigéen isil ndox dina am internet lana tax Sénégal seen internet dina cheap loolu affect nañu ñun jigéen ñi courant bi dafa cher su cheree rek am si fine waaye du am sax because foreign company ñu ngi ñëw foreign na si ñëw di ñu contrôle suñ ko loolu dañ ko war a seetaat bu baax a baax a baax a baax ndox amul jigéen dafa ni ndox pour sangu bari jigéen yi dañ dee soona so yooyu dafa nekk lu daw yaram si jigéen si Gambia kontaanuñ de waaye kontaanuñ léegi foo dem ñu ngi bil ay bohol yii nii ñu maintain pour da nga war a am maintenance ñun jigéen suñu amul lu ñu gënal courant bi ak ndox bi département sax dañ ko separate because it's too big to function it's not functioning soo demee si kaw yi ñu ngi fa def pipe si ñu yàggaa nax you know nañ isi ndox nañ isi internet li dara dox
sotewul daal
xam nga so man foofu laay wax ne ñun dañuy yàggaa nax te I don't think it's fair because jigéeni Gambia dañ baax we are resilient we are very strong dañ mun a muñ always dañ di jiital góor yi waaye su yàggee dañoo fippu de góor yi yàggee jigéen ñi dañoo fippu because du amatuñ pexe
waaye da nga daa fippu
because nax bi yàgga na xam nga wala ñu yónnee la bul oppose government léegi ku la wax ne bul oppose dañ ko ne waa coalition government bi xanaa oppose toon Yaya Jammeh wala ñu ne la lan la fi UDP def like coalition bi lan lañ fi defoon bi Yaya Jammeh yooyu yëpp dama bëgg a jigéen ñi ñu eewu si lii léegi bu ñu kenn naxaati waaw lan la fi government def ok lan la fi coalition bi defoon ok lan la fi UDP def lan la fi coalition bi defoon bul oppose xanaa coalition bi dañoo Yaya Jammeh oh my God come and take the government no because dara doxutoon so dama bëgg a jigéen ñi ñuy xalaatal seen boppa bu ñu isi sujeer yi ak inde yi ak yii nii ñuy fecca def rey nag ci dugane fi gën a fi ambiance bi non loolu doyut loolu du yóbbu réew loolu du yóbbu réew soo feccee mu jeex nga ne jeexal sa pare jo yaa so bul na yaay compine xalaatale even UDP yaay compine sa warulaa xalaatalal sa boppa seen xëy yow lan moo leen ci rëñ ma loolu laa advice jigéen ñi because du ma yaaga léegi tey ma dem ba pare ñu make sure ku nekk dugga si politics man politics ñeme ñu ma ko I feel terrified of politics because has the day saga bi yooyu noonu waaye pexe amatut you have to if not our generations to come ñooy suffer so loolu rek a tax man ma ne xaaral ma ñëw ma bokk si lii there's not much we can do so something has to change jigéen itam maa ngi leen di advise si yëfi politique the most important thing ngeen register ngeen am registration anybody who is 18 years ngeen register ko
Yeah.
Again, make sure it's very important again for why don't talk complain and don't amut internet dafa share do the thing and expect you take a like plate. No, you have to do something. You have to also help us in order for us to help you.
True.
By registering to vote, again make sure again we are desensitized answer. Bulen jai and vote see something has to change. Gambia is sinking.
Thank you,
That's
Aisha. Very impressive. From now, yo, the mala change Santa Bi. Aisha to say the la legi do Cisse. So
I'm gonna Cisse dafa am doole. Cisse dañu am doole. Bare ma des Cisse.
Wa NPP bi sax dafa kontaan ci sa presentation, and this is impressive, Ambassador Geneva. Ki mu ne dafa bina text mu ne Sehu, I think I will tell President Barrow to appoint Aisha as the next Minister of Women's Affairs with all these great ideas so that we can rule this country forever, NPP. That
would be nice. Why? That would be nice, more appointed. But the way things are going, I do not think I want to be appointed. Because I know UDP, we have a lot of good ideas.
Yeah.
So I may go. Do ko ñore place ta nga expect bu wér fo nga lan nga raxas ko. Anti-corruption bill bi ñoo daw dañ ko wara pass in the Gambia. That's the only way jigen muna am jama bir Gambia. Council si ñi nga sofa de, they can do more, but they can't. Everything is politicized. So
I think we will have on Bantaba every Friday we have policy discussion. So I think at some point you guys will be here. We will have different teams from the diaspora executive. Policy
for the record, I have to look at my schedule.
We will schedule that. We will schedule that. Ambassador Janaba, Janing Aisha Katarek, Yamela Diam, the Malam for you available on the policy side of it, women's affairs. So at all outreach, Malong for aligning gender and women, I'll be do you have this coordination between the two units, because with the great ideas it's not 5 foot of Molma, and that's where the role of the outreach team comes from, isn't it? Yeah. Man of Ambassador Bijala, maybe she's away from her device, but she's still on the screen. But Farsa Nangatete Yarek, Janila head of department kata. So ya moile namem for iko ntol di amon katu parole criticize la ntol UDP, but mboka fo molin me manekela. Iko wole fe ko UDP wo nita da platform to baro teng but ni UDP shit am tolbe monekela musoli. Me monekela gamme musoli fatu. You can criticize wala. So it's true that good thing samara fulo bekela. I should ko lual be falling nale. Awole fo ako lual fully falling because no one te UDP left a menna. For it the court wala lebo.
Anyway, say that's the reality. I said you membefo comme katan de la ko musulman happy. Woka imbe wolo nyo fele.
But youths are happy.
Even the youths are not happy. Are not happy. They are just pretending that they are happy, but a matter happy. Nobody is happy in that country. Only the quota people, the ruling party people who are in many are going to position or will never happy. But even the youth will make up. So people say youths are not happy. Because neither Gambia be. Youth soul be round e bukale ka membe doku youth soul nyin sunyaro ite ajelo ko there was a time sunyaro membe ka Gambia ni ajube mo mutala age nyin teenager soul le me alon ko 18 years le 19 years le 20 years inanata mo fon jele je yaje ko wato majority ni aman 30 years so 35 years abe mu nyin dindin wallet wol ko happy tal they are not happy bibi lala institutional le nyanta yella Gambia kono me alon ko nim fano kala dinno won nyantira ba ko le sikaleta mena na nyim banko kan ni na ta diaspora jube dinno na drop up to school la e ke la parents so contact le useless ndu man la fiye ku ke me alon ko anin duwa man ta banko kan so Gambia youth so le fon man happy kotale wol mu kota because musol ni jube they are the mothers but then ni funding ke wol jube men be Gambia e man happy de e man tara ku da to je na man ke nim fano keta ya hang around in timo dol be jebe suñaro wol kele be di pala e be dol baramala ñun drok sol jube me alon ka duna Gambia ko
drop wallahi
ni ajube ite de kejale me alon ka be 40 years or more than that abe mun nañin teenager sol le mu sol le wol wulu lewol wulu etude ni ko yalla be Gambia ni o drog solma dinde wol be falale dinde wol be kule kala ajube mo fa jelle be Gambia ko mba fola jang be day bat la fon na programme o me alon ko women's day be bola o fon ko non na duddo ko
mida no topic le
bita no topic le dinde wol le fon be ño fa kan Gambia ni ño fa je ño soje bro it's all our youth. So sometimes I'm surprised when I heard that the youths are happy. What are they happy? Killing each other is happiness? No. To be honest with you.
But okay, saying I certainly far to Sanyanko, women are not happy. So Baro, iko nga fe ko musulman kontan. So and the Muslim majority.
Thank you all for you soul make up wole for ma happy. Inyanta wole for you soul fix. Ibaje la ko moda soul they will be happy. Because mo buka la fiye di wulubi. Abe soul mala. Abe round, abe hang around na. Amanta school, amanta fena. Ni aje nyim back way. All this back way coming. Bankola kole a wole atina back way. How many millions of people? Na future leaders soul wole be fa kan back way. Mine o be sabu bankola kole ale.
Yeah.
You soul man happy. Soul man happy.
Yeah.
But women and they are so we are not happy.
I know. Something go ahead. Lilia doxir si government be, to be honest, if you follow it, it's very sad. There's a lot of emotions right now going on. Every sector bolarek baud ni ñangi mer ni ñu contanud. Parce que yenn saa léegi-léeg li dara naam si dëkk bi foog naa politics daal dafa yaaxa Gambia bu baax. Duñ dee focus on the development of the country. For now, for example, the former president bill, oh my God, how can anyone read that and vote it?
Wallahi.
Parce que how may I explain what that means? Ñeneen ñi ñu xamul loolu means. Li mean mooy your president be so pare nga génn nekkatuloo président bente dañ la fay salary the same as the sitting president ba pare dañ la jox office fay la sa security so amee juróom ñeneenti jabar xay am ñu jox leen allowance ñuy dem ay vacation def lu leen neex yow daal si gàttal dëkk bi xaalis bu tuuti biñ am ñu joxaat la loolu yépp that package loolu for the record def na a lot of research amut benn amut si àddina bi xanaa si li fi ni ñi am lii naka monarchy te loolu sax dafa nekk middle east ma nga ne ko sax tubaab bi monarchy tubaab bi de maa ngi laa wax ñi am xaalis ñi am oil yi loolu si ñooñu la am so how can Gambia be one of the poorest country and has the most expensive bill in the world loolu bi mu amoon to be honest with you it was laughable. Oh my God, like what's going on? So I think it happened because of politics. But what they are not realizing is they are playing with people's lives, they are playing with fire. So you say, after we play politics, 5 years and it was great. But after the busy politics do get sila bon. Bahut, ni def loss yu bon ni, xam nga di jaay maate, def ko lu bon bahut. Because pour génne ko daf dee difficult. Te loolu moo tax nit ñi gën a mer. Léegi nga gis ko toog rey boppam. Oh my God, ñu bare ngeen commit suicide. Léegi nga gis ko jigéen ñi ñu rey nañ ñu war nañu commit suicide. Juut si ñu ngi mer. Because of loss yi ñoo def ñun lawmakers yi ñu ngi fone ñu ngi def maate. Why it's not good emotionally even for the country, for the citizens. Man foofu laay waxee ne nga imagine nga read loolu xam loolu ne baaxut make good sense nga ne danga def for example a former president bill the richest bill in the poorest nation loolu lara tax nit war koo def xam nga loolu dafa naxari si xool ba pare ñu ne draft constitution nañ ku nekk am 2-term limit presidency bi ñëpp si war a am séeréer joola Pël Gambian yu citizen ñëpp si war a ku nekk isi sa xalaat waaye yow foofu jënga di moment nga passé 10 years sa doo dee am ideas daf dee nekk politics so baaxut si dëkk bi dëkk yi develop 2-term lañ dee am so it's good ñu am 2-term ku nekk def li nga mun rek nga keneen ñëw Gambia we should be one family we should love each other like we should develop for goodness sake 59 years is sad
Wallahi. Dafa daw yaram.
Any office dara du dox, to be honest, especially land office. If you are poor, pour ngay topato sakay ñu lisal la ko. You demee noonu xam nga, it's not, it doesn't make sense for our country. So ñun dañ war a di play with people's emotion, di pass wrong laws, but feel it's good just because you're supporting an individual agenda. It means when ñun ñëpp dañ bokk ndey ak baay. Gambien bi dafa bugante dañ baax, Gambien bi dafa baax. So man rek lay wax nit ñi nañ bàyyi di ñaawalante, di pass bad laws. It's not good. Ñu bari dañ si dee am high blood pressure and yaa ko tax. It doesn't worry. Nañ bàyyi politics aside, ñu liggéey dëkk bi. I know UDP has a lot of good ideas, and that is the reason why I'm supporting UDP. It's for the ideas, for the laws. I just want the laws to change.
Absolutely.
I think I'm going to go, but yeah, you have to. Yeah, but
no. Before you go, I quickly, I know Fatu wants to come in and Uncle Nakeba Saddam wants to also say something, but there's a policy question I should do. I don't know whether you can answer that under a minute, and then we'll let you go. Somebody has just texted me say, can you ask your guest what will be UDP's strategy in terms of financing, looking for financing of a woman, like in the PPP days. The PPP used to have indigenous business advisory service that used to give soft loans to a woman, particularly the vendors who used to struggle to be able to get loans from the bank due to the high interest rates. Is this part of UDP's plan to help the women folk, particularly those who don't have the ability to get loans from the bank?
We even have a better plan. We don't just give you loan. If you am loans and business, I'm an entrepreneur. I know how to run business. Because Johuloko, the resources, the training, the knowledge the person needs. We will not only give you loan. Before we give you loan, we train you. We guide you. We hold you accountable until you get everything you get before we even give you a loan to do business. Don't talk about business. You have to do a lot of studies to do business. So we'll have even better strategy. And you'll have somebody who'll work with you as a mentor, hand in hand, until you are strong on your own before you are on your own. You will never be on your own if we are in power. Empowering women businesses. Women can do a lot of things, not only buying and selling product, but services, skills. There's so many plans for them. Farming. I've seen some women that can farm. We give them the resources. Then after you share profit with the woman, they don't have to bring capital. Or you bring everything, but you have to monitor them. You have to guide them. Why could you start a business? I'm John out 20,000 for business. Oh my God, they will fail. Many of them are failing. They owe a lot of money in the bank because they don't know how to do it. You need to train the person. You need to have So we will do things differently.
Okay. All right, Aisha, thank you. We let you go now. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Fatu.
And congratulations.
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Ambassador.
Welcome. I was in, and then when you were asking the question, I was talking about the outreach team and the gender, but then nobody was hearing me, and I was not on mute.
We couldn't hear you. No.
You couldn't hear me. Before you go, Fatu, you are staying a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Aissatou, before you go, once again, congratulations for launching such a beautiful program, such an inspirational program. You did so well, and you've inspired all of us. As I said on the Chapter Reps forum, you've raised the bar so high. You are a source of inspiration. So thank you so much. Thank you for making this initiative that is unprecedented for the first time in our history. That you would come up with such a beautiful idea, and the idea from one idea to concrete, that tomorrow, as we celebrate International Women's Day in the Gambia, it will resonate throughout the country. The videos that you shared, the different languages, and I'm so proud of both of you. Like when the question came, why is it that is it going to be at the UDP bureaus? Of course, it's a UDP program. Of course, it's going to have a UDP signature. But the difference is UDP does not discriminate. We see the country first and then our party. And of course, we are proud of our party. And of course, we are proud of our yellow nation, these women of resilience, as you were saying. So thank you so much. Thank you. And before you go, if you can just give 2 seconds, let me just touch on that issue that Sehu was asking before. And that is with the outreach, teamwork and gender. Of course, it is intertwined. But today, it's not, we are not just talking about outreach. Today is the gender and women, and that is what we should showcase. Coming in with the outreach teamwork, I can just touch on it a little bit, that the outreach team is working with the 5-point agenda. And if you look at the 5-point agenda, you would find the issue about women. How do we address, how do we elevate the livelihoods of women? In today's, I think tomorrow, as we celebrate International Women's Day, the United Nations, I think, is about 10 points that they have. And in these 10 points, actually, the theme of International Women's Day tomorrow is like committing to inspire inclusion. That is like women should be included in everything. That is, you have to be forging women's economic empowerment, as Sister Isaac was emphasizing, and being an experienced entrepreneur, calling for that. One of the other points, I can name about quickly 5 points. One of the other points is like they are saying, supporting women and girls into leadership decisions, making, the decision making, business and STEM. STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, that women should be encouraged to be part of that. And another one is like designing and building infrastructure, meeting the needs of women and girls, helping women and girls in sustainable agriculture and food security, and helping women and girls make informed decisions about their health. And health is very crucial because, as we know, the health system is dilapidated in the Gambia. Women die, maternal mortality, women die giving birth. I mean, it's even like a nightmare. Once you find out that you are pregnant, you've missed that period, it's like anxiety for you because you are thinking, as I go to deliver this baby, is it my life or is it the life of my baby? And then you go and deliver that baby.
Ambassador, sorry to intervene, but the audience, some of them are just kindly asking if you can speak in the local language as well.
In the local, they want me. Okay, let me do that. Okay, mihalai pular. Okay. Okay, let me see. I love speaking Mandinka. I can speak in Fula also. But what do you want me to speak? Say the late. Mandinka.
You choose.
No, tell me. I said, what do you want? Fatu Allah tanga diamu nyadila.
No, I said you're speaking in Wolof. I think you can speak in Mandinka because
I can speak in Mandinka. Okay, then Fatu ngane side game. Belori dalam pele ila wo sofa dalam be dalaji. Okay, so mbe foka nondorong wala nyinti ko sama long International Women's Day. And dunia be molka celebrate le ala nata ke in UDP ala nata so musol min yalon ko formidable musolo, especially also in the diaspora, which we should recognize. Wonata ke Aissatou Siseti and Infat Sanyang kabrenyim posto detailer women and gender. It's not easy, like being in the diaspora and you want to make a difference back home, but yata so seriously, yata so hard. You do okay for sama inshallah rabbi throughout the country abe resonate lale albajilale UDP women what we are doing. So mbetenturoni jairo dila Aissatula anim farsanya bi muila lungoleti ke tol kidimandi UDP diaspora women and ka UDP musolo ke kidimandi sama anin Gambia musolo. So mba foka no nyame ko musol la bata mbe wale explain kam because donata kaya foko ha munati nafango albaki la UDP la biro natara UDP like alko Gambia musolbe ha is a UDP program farse will accept because atol natara for example is an NPP person saying that until we are never jealous but the UDP miya tinafana we are unique. Imagine Aissatou nim Fatmata kabriye nying programu dada iko musolu be isa ken wole num fana ya for just our UDP women but wole recognize la but UDP we have a big heart and accommodating heart Aissatou ya for janne ako yatal dañ yatu so we welcome everybody so lafta min fola musoli wolom nyinti ko tomorrow is your day mam party kola jube of course we are Yellow Nation and we are very proud of this Yellow Nation of this color. Under our party leadership, His Excellency Usenu Numukunda Dabo, UDP. We are very proud of it. But it's Sama Mumusola Lungoleti, and UDP is accommodating each and every one of you. So mbe minfo kan wolo nyintiko nana ta hani jata kende mbe minfo kan ndoron janiba fola ko ngafo like nakangoto mbe minfo kan wolo nyintiko ni nata jata kende ato health musol ka batale like the moment imela kuroje and you are expecting ko okay konole benna kija faro aka kija faro le sambena komi yalon ko it should be celebrated ibina niole kanana nyin dunia inyanta kontan la wala itenili like inila family aliya celebrate but for pruntol musolo it's like kija farolom because ikanyine mira ko nintata niyo se tujele o ndingo niyo tuje. So in this day and age ngajelo ko jata kende when it comes to that ngajele na dena nolo your NPP government under Barrow's leadership Barrow na dena nolo yefa with this acute kidney injury kanaka boro dila sirap miya lon ko dena nolo yela about 80-something children died. And hani me nyakati wo nataras banku dolom samate be resign lale wolum because it is under his watch. Niemo nyakon koti kol man kai tata nyame fa pareta molin ni yobotaje. You resign but Barola government imam wolong. Imam wolong bawo adu kalpe kamola vote so sunyai wala foloke so they think they are riding nice but that is not it. So wojata kende akono like musole kabata ni na ta agriculture aisa pia fo janne. In agriculture, Ajube Barola Mansakunda, force eco, honey, no private actors. Eco momo nataka woti yo sang. Ibe arrest lale. You know, you will arrest them, ye threaten, but ko ketanyadile. Altara for nyato po sani, abako kang okay, they are inviting private actors because imantio sanno. Ni Ajube Baroda Mala office, ateka kodo min soto, ikajo minna, yenaje budget toto inata mindi agriculture. Agriculture, Africa Bankol be da korta nyinaleko. Banku 10% of ila GDP ibakela into agriculture. But near Barola budget dube, it's not even 1%. Amafuta is like 0.2 when I calculated it. I might be wrong and I stand to be corrected. So hamina na agriculture na seno bunda. Baro doesn't care. NPP man respect soto. Isitale yo motor sang. You know, Prado Lieta, you know, ya foko be fund your salaries la. 4 line departments. How many millions ye fund your well? Then be wokola mampare fango imaje being a news minje wolon into go for 50 million, ye wole di ja oil la. It's a general jono, but you can give ja oil 50 million. It's not that I have anything against ja oil. But natara ba nyama, Senelalu, like they are working a year around. Inyantale ya make sure ko ni tata America inata Europe Senegal we care subvention le Senegal the rich people fangote they are rich but what Gambia so isa for no le ka banna malafika time ota because programo is gender and women but we outreach team na doko mo nyineti combat try can like the 5-point agenda ka wo faraman sande and musol fana gender and women be wole kono but once again me important wolam ninto ko fats atondi le fasanya anin Aissatou Ceesay ye menke is history so mose bulo koti and sama throughout the country musol as we celebrate ourselves alsalon ko history le ketajang and duabe kele ko ila do ko nyin alasa sambanyato and UDP fana be hamo mo nyineti ko laftale nga Mansakunda change and Aissatou yal advice ni alka yalla carte nyini ngajele Macky Sall fela abe bola Senegal 2nd of April atitar laje baro yalon ne ko sanyi ne woketa jikoni yakaro bije ko nte mol soto la min yalon ko be bola nan Senegal le kataka na wol samanan kena election o ken na banko kan so kumin be wonyama momo yalon ko ilaftale nyim Mansakunda change fonda balwo se betea you go and get your voters card and new country sita inshallah rabbi a UDP government under his excellency Usainu Numukunda Dabo nga tasamba nga swear in at the Independence Stadium nga dandan to the State House do ko e follow yena jibe ko mo fango yena ya foko ntol fango metam fa ye manele nyantale nga nyinche nyum habrimu muntu mamate so Aissatou en Fatou thank you so much sisters you inspire me Allah baraka bake thank you
thank you that's brilliant
that was a great
thank you.
Wow,
thank you so much.
Okay, Ambassador, thank you.
Thank you so much. So I think I can also leave. If that is okay.
You can leave. So
thank
then
you so much.
Ambassador
thank you, Fatumata. Thank you, Saddam. Thank you, Sehu.
Thank you, Ambassador. Thank you,
Sehu. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Yo, bari wo sa mina programa conclude la ning nake bale bidani fa sanyam ka sister sister tento, but also be Binta Senghor tento la committee of fanya fanya afana ya kada baka nyim programa to. Yes, I said all the ground rule ke jangani fatu. They did the groundwork here in diaspora, but it all diaspora. So near cool baby Tembela Gambia, Haji Swane, and Binta Senghor, Wale Tata, length and breadth of the country, a cool be organized. So Betera Nyonya, Nala Nyominka, Binta Senghor, Batten to Labak, Catalala for the Mafananti. But it's na Keba, after the Amla Domanding, lots of Fenefalanu, so then Nana Munufatu Yamana program will close. So you have to fend for them. Brimba fokam ko musol they are not happy. Women are not happy. You have to fend for them.
No, yeah, left her coming very new Nanyala Lunga member Jura Kant. Who can celebrate? Ninja Nika more celebrate on the Jumala. Say Jumala Nanyo. Along Aka Kole Ambula Puka for Busol. Kole Ambulu Bakele. Yeah, Bunya Amola and Kafu always Nayo. Nina Alcohol, Ninkongi celebrates. Nela celebration of Canada political damba. High social life. Be celebrating. Almost celebration. A monkey in the FNDR. A monkey in the Sanolia. But number one, Niala Bunyana, Diala, Anala Hormone, and Adisafi or Diala.
Yeah.
Bantambola. Nanyolo, Nina Nacolos, young Toloye. Alamatula, young final Catalan, may be killing Dilla. Nanyolo, Konoma, Patako. It don't be a Cata 10, 15, 20 times per night. It can look at a young Color. Yes, Konoma diabetes Casoto. Na Alanin Sasa Messon be. It could have been for 9 good months. Yena board. After crossing the terrible journey of labor, Dole New Category. Ye dingome wulu ini mfanyo dentamen. Of na purka raise up almost 90% it will the because they are the custodian of the family. Iko be batata within the canal was social media and conquer nanyo lele.
Wallahi, abala order.
You be kete au bata be kete. I raise for ye mengite kweka na murika one. Oto man nanyo land bunyani la nyanto. And to farmer. By the name of Musol celebrate. Be celebrate be. Putting in farmer because so konaka kejeba. You name Musu mem fotuta li dingo soto. Ite be sharing albe atare ni la friends all. Albe damola ni la friends or lord or whatsoever things albe menkeka. Ite la musu obe wanyoko. Do ko la be sengo to patola me ya lonko ite bi na asile be wala doma. Abe obata be ko ite be shiri be katal dinno e kumbo in sele ifana ya ni amo e holi jamuta ka janamuta. But instead ite fana dinno sika ko take care. Iba ko mata ita fly fan nando pardon iti ne dingo sika le ka be iti dingo ntote.
Tonya.
It is wrong.
Yeah, it is.
But it is wrong. Bela bento pato kam puritela. Ni wo me ke ye wura kamuna den konto mamban kabisa. Kula kunango. Ye wura muna den konto mamban muna tin yimman. Ye na ka obulu. Why time moment delay to rate kilola kumandi plana wodin ne onyon to pato.
Yeah.
Donc ina be no ta fra instead ya to be ka fa itine di mo to pato le ka me te. Mfa ngam na ñu fa la celebrate ñimbe ñanda katala musul la celebration o ñine kon.
Yeah.
Pour que la buñani la hormon brundi kam. Ni buñani la hormon brundi kam. Ci sel. Ko sa tan nimbe to la ko. So kambala nañol mbem obe hakoda la e kanendiro men be soto be hakoda la sali yam fani kule mo mobe si fundo to ya amanye ya nendiro e man beta mume ke ko social media me mobe dalela ale fundo to ba nyamu kuleta kante ni o ya ba kile especially in Nanyola. Once again, for in Asatu, Baltentula, Balajaila, Balsatula, Beba Catala, Naya Kara La, Ning Simfania, Meng Aliait and the thing. So, Teddy Amushan.
Abaraka na keba ilaji yamaro beleta bake an dega momo ye ulula bunya imanya na wandi ulula nenna in the first place because ne wandi ulula nenga kam teke fongole ulula ne ya ndiro ye memfo ne ndiro fongole maneta bari ntefana kanja halle ni ngamolji kata social media kam bondi bal neng bal ye momo je jam sole ulu so ne wandi ba neng na keba akam te ye fongo bale neng because more bale ulu so adi ila yamaro hopefully mol bala mo lani hakilola
mun da nemo bala mun te bala yin dalilo la din Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ko kila sallallahu alaihi wasallam tumule ko e kafiro la jalangol ne kan ni ngol ne balla alol ne
exactly
ali kila sallallahu ko mo ka khalifa mo bale kay mo be fam ne la ni mo amun te ala man way bala do mo be fam le fam ndro na be ngam fundo to jam
nga duwaye alama alay mul jam fandala manke ku lo me alon ka mane mulun jaweta bake la manke ku kene tabaraka bake na ke wala mi salam sana thank
you la nanyo ma ko alaka kal do ko mi dam ma pulu please alaka ni ano ya fuko ila ki ato ka abusula to burato aba abusula buloko ko ni man tay musu buloko lebe tala jumala buloko number 1 as a family, it is something me alon ka tele nyanta ka den ka family in your face.
Nage bebe fandi kam Bob Touré la de.
No, ndeka to ya Bob kana Bob amenke kana so ateka menke tero kala. Bera ateka kasu kulo ma aba musu ko la ke modo la siran ko para musu kana. So ya ronte lo ski. Alwa sudodia.
Abaraga ke mataki. Okay, so Saim Bali Wolga, honor the Fatsanya, the Deputy Chair, Diaspora Gender Women's Unit. I program on you close. Sama fanang ni event of Mekala Gambia, Duarek Alamai, Kumasir Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Ngalo Menetalo Jalale Binta Sengor will be video talale. Make all monitor la spoken all about. Fatu Sai is a program on you close. And once again, well done to you and I should for Boja for your great and Ambassador General Bali, Uncle Salam Bob Touré. Tremendous work. Don't Diaspora Uncle, we are very proud of you. Diaspora Executive, we are very proud of you. Walashina is very important. UDP Alna Kilinti. Unity in the diaspora is very important. It's very important, yes, na chapters also the jam, but ninata together, fitaran killing, near fitaran jamaka funyama wole ka sembo soto. So chapters sembo soto nyaonya. But ni chapter bera together on the diaspora. What is sembo soto la chapter kilimati. Wala na nte I'm a firm believer in that diaspora unity, the diaspora cohesiveness. Brunga ke together. Ningole ke mbe sembo soto la. Together chapter sol be muru diaspora koma one entity. Nka kuol ke nyola wala UDP sembo warandi unity, so it's very very important. So Fatsanyam, so it's a program in close and audience will from ala baraka ba ke bel na ta jamele call ke mele nyini karo ke Fatsanyam, back to you.
Anyway, say kwa baraka bake nyiwo kay diamol ben ke daka mo be tendu ke jayi mo fi mo ila followers men yalon ko ila time wol bula kana ka join mol kan and then be apilla Gambia musol be ne men yalon ko mol yakati findi in the high amount of numbers pour kanyi no celebrate no because fen me yalon ko na fole mba repeat la in the history of Gambia as a country and UDP as a party and amana solo Gambia kono. But right now, how we are, text all be because we have WhatsApp group all over the country.
So I can text me alon ko update ol be ke kanne dulal men alon ko ila sopinol kele comme nyante la tabirol kele mbe obe text o je kanne so kam to ke jayi kaje ko musole finde ndube parere ne me alon ko manke ko ka fo dron ko eta biro to e sije then price withdraw ke this no ni inin dongol nin tantangol lebe kala across the country so alhamdulillah akontano wartalen dundo ko fana ya fo nyamen nyimbe keta kambe wala anen kana tujeda as a unity as one party one heart mo kilonta nyinke nola ndolbe diaspora le we try hard pour kaje ko nyim fonde nyi sotono but then ni ata jube melube Gambia underground tol mantara Gambia melube Gambia do ko menke because ni ajube Aisatu how sorry Bintu abasi binta sengor ba singola kan abota kunta wuru atata jana atata cerawane atata bansang atata basi all atata damen betani kamitin wolleke o be mu time hani kunum fa struggle tale pour ka bo KMC kana West Coast ka bo to ko de nyanta murra banjun me mira Gambia traffic wala so ka ta ko ka jayi mamadi ane aji den Bintu iba kana kam forumo kono bakele ibe meddo ko men na wado hani ra responsibility na ay sadaka time tal because of although entol ni be time killing bari ka taraja ne be ko dolla so but tendan na wala as the chairman spoke nimbota na time o dim fana 2 weeks na wal fa ay satu e bajela ko be groupe create la me alon ko abikela all over the diaspora women's lady mo be afake ko kono kana ka do ko ke kana kamusol famo sembentu ya you know because Gambia musoli ka batale and then brother Sadam ye men fo fana mbe o ko fana mba sembentu ya la bakele abala fa waratale ya society kon man ni ko ni ba man fa kana wandi bane I understand ni te ba man fa e kana wandi bane because kamo jube alfamu alfalti no mata itele nte wulu ite mante wulu hanni muso mu dindi wolti ni si e fango e fam balance yalon ko ite men kam mañaaki ikeda kewti ko keda musoti ndubata musole bala mo dol be je pour ka man bete ya so ni baden drol ni nyin ko be say ne brin social media nata nalo nunto hani fasu ko no o ko ra ko no ite hanyira kuma kolon fola mota hanyira kuma fola me yalon ka kuliyatale alfa dol be sirin hanni me wulu but say ajube wala na society tinyata ajube na life jube dunia change tala seko dunia change tal dunia falintale ka mun tambe another wall because of man kutol men yalan ka be caring you know kole ali ketale kurangol be caring yata kende al man soto you know dunia ko be tofta hani menu be Gambia nyabara tubab dun kol la fon be struggle ka ko A50 is high. Bills are everywhere. Some people have depression, they cannot pay their bills. You know? So all those things abe daji call ni mankuta kurungol men ne samana say moment care it ning as far as it credit ko be bulibe silale yokuma kolon fo moy même ma son menta son di tebe o folale nanta na dube dunia bantale dunia life is too short. Wallahi they kono how many dates men ka happen accident will happen cool men kake mo be nyanta kawande la wala na daji ko falling na ko falling mbe na tujeda na ngane kendol soto nyoy na nyomuta na do ko ken na banko na do ko ken na patiye mo kilinta ke nola no matter what happen ni aji ni election o sidan kata mol no ma voters card ni kola nata voters card killing whoever you are what important you are voters card killing wala be ta bulo kon wallahi ite o voters card killing ite barakota tinnola o patiye ke fenti ka fole nyanta kala fenti woto namina kana tujeda kambe on important life kono nin kambe mo ko ku samana wali ta samala wali be dawda development o bukakeji ko sala kay ro bukatara nyoy woto say advisement di UDP dingolo nyanta nyaay dalen na nyomuta all this nonsense men bebe caring alna fay koma men nata alna nyo treat as brothers and sisters ngolle den tabakilum fakil nan tolle bota Gambia kan bini mo fata minanna mol ka stara siri it bita den do ma soto alma tankal ne so kuta ma jang o mo me na ma soto wala ko do wala be tela dead body fly like ha Gambia so it's very sad it is family da ma buka keno wala na dead body ka meje buka tano katara Europe diaspora America dawda e ka fo kay paperwork le no. It's about the finance. So it's a matter that matter what you know. In a had a madun la kauke, what of Fawarandol Nin Kulu, nin Gambianol masoro nin fenje masoro nafata moyala hada madum ye fanjube fango ye fanjube manki fenti ni afo moya ke dimile
Tonya
empty ala e findere empty ina ta wala nya hada madum men ye deliver wolle fano te sutura ni be fala 7 meters ini wala kata woto nanta nda male karan nan fanka wadde ni fata bi mol me date la kuto wolle be date body sambal woto ni date mola kuto e nyanta kata la ka se finski ni fata fana yi samba
wala
to anna kata na nyomuta wolle be banko bondila nyomuta palia nde Gambia bondi nolal because karte kese kili kete nyaaw position mine be bu alon ko kati kete kese kiri wolle be bulo ko ka mol tendu kal jayi se ko be tendu la bake ila pola ani ila timo bela be atila na Gambia musole men be njube ka wo men be Gambia mba fole ko yakate e findi akana ke diam sensonte although a promise will tale 100% everywhere across the country ko sama ko men be kala Gambia kono abe kala history let and I believe on that but then diaspora women soul men fadam be diaspora sallaw na good intention also to mobe ne ala sonta 2 weeks to come me ken dol yala diaspora fana jam because be forum bale yalla kamobe samana together we put our heads together kaje ko be ken wala nyaadi Gambia musol not only Gambia but diaspora across the country be ken wala nyaadi it's not only me and Aisatu that can do all those jobs but so be in general no matter which country you are for the in my interest total ba hada do na man pare menna ani di ngole ka dundi noji
eta forcera no
mo ya don ko nganiyele be dan duite ela patiyele je nduye Gambia je ko bota wolto woton ntolbe do is open for every woman in the country inshallah o for moment be la Gambian women are not there if they are not going to join o be kala diaspora women slate be pare do
diaspora musol dama that's great initiative Fatu great initiative
diaspora ba kaje ko musol be fanje ite ila idea sama do yala idea sama next year konna promise o ke nyame inshallah ba jelal ko musol e fly from diaspora kata ka join Gambian ko kan kanyi lungo celebrate wala na
wonderful Fatu ngalon ko Allah fi taala bari Fatien sabali lafta commanding file al kam Fatien sabali be line to
am fa wala sister le woti
Fatien sabali duntale bari yalla men jahali Fatu ben de call la keba be call la keba faram be call Fatien keba malon ko be line auto de
but say bebeda Fatien taba keba e batu follow afa women's agenda le kere
avo keba e si follow bi musolla programme
wala be kere Fatien e nana
musolla programme wala be kere sedi mbe konton nambe ay satu konton nambe fa adu konton nambe Gambia musol konton na milbe Gambia konani milbe Gambia e bantala
baraka
yo sa alla programme o nyin tonya be damin tomma ate so to baken ama melen dunta so nga moy Fatu ba fo kan komisa Gambia musol be fintila le tantangol be kosila abe kala fenke fe malong mune finti kube je
membe kala sama Aisatu ning Fatu yalong sama lom musol International Women's Day UN lungo memuda pour ka musol jura so Aisatu ning Fatu na diaspora executive gender and women's affairs Aisatu lom chair lady Fatu la so ye ni initiative ta ka program organize Gambia sama UDP la bureau nyin tundu sewol beto ibe rafulo le kala ji rafulo me alon ko mol fana be jusu nyaburango di la mol la mobe be contana bari ko ite rafulo nyim fola mol ye price ni go be kala surprise to sama so aka wala foko ile tabiro fana kala tanta be kosila den after na rafulo ke ni men gagneta di be sayla butun wolun kilimo o samo fana da passion fana se soto ana o silindingo tumando da passion fana se soto be ni rafulo nyibin so abe wala foko kan ko tanta mo be kosila jele so sama le be o kala anu binta sengor ning haji suwane ifane kata kuballe fo le fo to le nyin ko be gona spare mbonya ta jana diamta ka Aisatu ning Fatu tendo bawo ito le nyi stand to la diaspora executive fam biri ya fono nde fon jahal tele ko nyulu be ko do bonde no bari to le fon date ko do be lijante about $4,000 mbuje même fo Fatu ni Aisatu le tade ko do nyini so be wole dépasse la nyi sama da pour UDP e musola lungo kidimandi sama farse
kidimandi to nyalo ila fenko baro bete ata nyinyata alama alejo
amen
ota damin to alama ale million seije
amen
ay toli min bijang ya keno fanko min nanin fan soto min kono alama Gambia musol fana yo fanko soto Gambia ya fero soto Gambia ya fan soto Gambia bayrin bi ni aje musol be sila Gambia e bantala dami ya lon ko e wulula ma wuluje man namu joje bari e famo soto je no e katai kanano e ka fen soto no fomi ya lon ko e hamete nyo musol ya ike ma ko e banta oto isa lon ko wo banko olube Cairo le kono bari to laban ko man tara Cairo kono se ko se ni aje ni kolke bayring mbota mimbe keri nga kolke wala to yo andun tala diamo keta je nyine tiko so ma Gambia musolu ni finkita bari dum meto la ko kala mutanunda bari nga nyine itandi je ko ngami rasoma Gambia do ngodi ata nyanya wonya mallala bendon na soma nga wala foje ko Gambia musolu soma Gambia musobe nyanta fintilale Gambia musobe nyanta fintilale musoli be min kono Gambia ya itandi Gambia la ya itandi dunia la Gambia musoli nyanta fintilale ya itandi dunia be la ko barola nani bite me toli me fango soto e diwoli me fango soto bi ni nata nyin kankaso nin kenya futa kono lan tol musol diwol be fata ringi bi kan tol di musol le diwol mutay bankol kan ke bulol siti julola ke sambanan koy mu jongol le ke ko jongolu ke siti ke bayila bankolu kan bi ni nata lopitano to tol musol le be fa kan tingoto barola nani bitema bi lopitano ton tol musol la de nanolo milimansi wolle fango mamma singo soto non be bulandila min kono se ko se dili nata na seno bundala bi ngam musol le je ka kum ko baroma sakunda ko mo tele tiyo afula julama mo ele tiyo afu juloma ibela tiyo ibe sambala luwa to le be ta tiyo sorone be julo soronna bi o man sakunda kilingole serelali yankan kati musoli be wala kono kan to bini ta kan to la santolla senela be karakilo mu musole to musol katiyo sene nyami tele fa buka sene wanya bi wala tiyo karte bulle fo la ba do kata se ko te kela tiyo le se ko kan to tilol ni tumbol ka aketinya fo bila diata baroma sakundaye yana fo e ko ngawo luwa bondal kan sai bayri to liaje ko akuntuta la mantafu e ko do be tinyale ite molla tiyol sannano e ko sai ngawo luwa bondal kan ne jula diata liye alfa yalla tiyo afo o ya tare mira tiyol la mo bitema e ko musol ni la fano le ke la dimbal danyini e ko wali ko nali ya wafu julol mambali soronna je bi nga barola man sakun taje aka musolle bayi silo kamilde sirinje ko e ka siwol ka purke la baluwo ni ke la dimbal balunde imam kesoto imam mosoto min be ka patola dindi holle be bulmil be do yaren e ka siwo silo ka niya mi fefeje ila dindi hol yana na ya dire ta mano porso mai tulo san ya ta ya tabiro kana e tursonsi bini ka tan yin tanje bada la musol ni din holle be yanka kan ba kono kanye fureli tombon kana kala ni parete inda walo ta ya samba nko woto Gambia musolu don kutal dala de ale lungole dinna mi musoma women's day today ali fintali kumbo dunia be alje kumbo la de ali fintali kumbo barola na ali bite man tol musol man kairo soto na soma ali faade man kairo soto man fango soto ni tata gadino ka hani bi musol be sire be ji ko batula hani bi musol be san sango e buka soto no hani bi musol 8 o'clock 6 malo 5 o'clock suba ke karela ila na ko le ko e to kulok fitiri wala ka bondige ni wonte ni e ko di be yan sabe tinya ko woto Gambia musolu alkane donde so ma musola lungol tide ya musobe se don fo Gambia musolu de don ku man tarantol dala de ala itandi dunia la ko nyim president min be maralola malla fi ala soma wolu ala wodi alla wala musomati dunia musobe de soma celebrate lale bar celebrate tentolu dala se ko se di Gambia
so Farsen I said to you all for a women are not happy. So if I'm content to Gambia Muslim content. Huh?
Gambia musol ga kumbola billahi se ko se di momo koyko ñin son karwa min kanasi be na moyle how many for 50 billion dollars what you only don't banko di woli to yala tol musol le ba jola keli ba jola na soma ifal fa ba jola mu muri wali ba jola ko ba sambala banko kan pour ka julol sembentu ya be sika ya be di je oil cleanela fo ja oil clean juloti wo banko kan keli be jula yala wo banko kan keli be jula yala wo banko kan mbarin keli be jula yala wo banko kan ye ka o jula ndi wol sembentu ya pour soma kamala julol ya competition oke bayrim bi ni wuli keme fulani dole wuli keme fulani dole wuli ke mo be la marsandi so dadi yandi la police agent taye bang mata do nyinina barnite wo be sika banko be la fewo ya be sika ya li jula kilinna mo ko nyim banko tantan ko se ko ta nyim banko ka wallahi so be nyanta tika wule mbale sitla kai kandi dunia la kontrol be dimba wule wala kono anto kan to be dimba wule wala kono to limon fan soto na soma alifa ali meta ngosoto billahi bala fana ni ku ya waratale abala fana ni ku ya waratale gambia kube Gambia kono Gambia kono ko ko seko sedili ni bota jaita ka Gambia billahi isa jowiya nyawonya ila plano mina tata konin tata mbe nyinni kale jowiya ta nyawonya obe fella andum kunta tata tinna e feli buru billahi hada kadi ngolu modol ku modo bi je nyew dol fawo balunyaaje ida fawo buka biya mu e bari hanni fente buru do mande umbe bulini wala be den na wala ni be den na lay banko musol kurango mansi hani bi Gambia mol karay ka jiyele bato ali di ko be damin to soma wali nyanta bidon le dunila kurango te damin to soma wali nyante la lampu eri ma le lole kungol to ni soli kamili la nakol tinya soma journalist soli nyanta bulawla wol no ma wulo le kono musoli e kala kumbola je mili di wali ya lon ko bebe fanka soli kenya futa buru billahi Gambia musobe le di wobe ni wulo kono ibele nyanta fintila kela ni ku ya itandi barola maralola ngela dun tawol konton ye mira kendo leke ndiela na fulo min boddi fana alama million sayla
amen ya rabbi abaraka bake farsen sabale diamo betata mbetento la bake calling in so saying ale fatu ye to mala diamo moyle
nan to mala diamo moyle ndum definitely ala kumo nasa mentu ya bakele ba kanyim pointol men fo nta bota Gambia hani nin kumu mbe sutol kono fano manke follow so all the points la kamen fo wolen the reality Gambia be men kono yo niaje fanan ko men women's agenda UDP women's agenda ko men sita nya hakil kendo en nanyi akanyim bata men fo ani musol la happiness balia ani molbe ni ku ya men kono although nta balay nola nta kele nola ba we are not a ruling party but the only thing me alon ko little part men sa play no kaje ko nse menke no musoli as far as ntolla do ko in diaspora here diaspora and saying ya appointment na women's agenda tin wole fenti me alon ko ka musol ta ke sementu ya musol la kole ya ba bayla nyaade belo no la musol fe nyaade le anani ni ku yal men be kerin se menke no aka point wol men fo we wish bi nake UDP ke ruling party di Gambia kono no tentinum bi ni women's day member celebrate la Gambia abe kala another history leti all over the world, not Gambia in the country. Sembo nganyo bela asembo tela. So but say come appointment for musol nyanta fintila come kila niku ya kandi. That's right, definitely because ni be bata kono momo lela life be men kono italalo katara men kono italalo. Ndai men fo come ni tara Gambia ni la planol men kata. Say to be honest with you wanda buka fulfill because he come leje ni la niku ya lene ni la kola ya lena me ya no ko ita fango as a woman bukatano ifo ko bala fa bari nyimbe nyame sama ambe to ma danna domandina celebration no nyifo yake domandi because comme nani programme o mellandi abe celebrate all over the country all the region men ya no ko e bele beji ndum promisol ditale do ko kena on the ground li kaje ko wol be nyanta tulungol le nyanta lola dulalto that tulungol men be lola it doesn't mean the sense that ko Gambian women are happy but then ntolla partner men play wala nyinti ko ka celebrate you know ka musol la nyanto didela anin ka musol ka musol nganyandi ya so celebration wala be kala Gambia ndum fo tulungo yake tulungo fa yake but definitely musol mantara happy so ni ku ya ngate anyim fanay wala je wala na section na section that pour ka nyanto keno dunya ju fana musutan all the region musutan It's not a easy money. Because musutan ne price o winna. Musutan yajele odiyo lebe dunkan na forumol kono musutan
in fact mela kuma kuntu Haji Swane statement of bondela Allah sama evento science ya ke forumol kono maybe ba jelale ako UDP Diaspora Women and Gender Affairs celebrate International Women's Day. Ako we hereby invite all media houses to attend and cover this important event meant to cherish and celebrate our women in style. The event will be celebrated in all UDP regional bureaus. Saturday, on the 8th of March 2024, Binta Senghor, female youth president, will deliver a statement on behalf of the UDP Diaspora Women and Gender Affairs at the UDP Manjai Bureau. Banjul and KMC will celebrate this event together at the Manjai Bureau. Your presence will be highly appreciated. Signed, Haji Swane, youth president. So I statement up on the pro Saman. Thank you so much, Haji Swane. Ko UDP la Diaspora Women Gender. Ibe musola ko kilibande la sama. So media houses will be invited pour que ni ben kumani ka cover. So ni ko be kala sama le sibiti lungo inshallah. Ako Binta Senghor me alon ka tolom female youth president abe statement of karana on behalf of the UDP Diaspora Women and Gender Affairs. Ko be kala UDP Manjai Bureau. Comme Aïssatou avonu nyami ni fatu Banjul ni KMC will be benna together because of la temen kata Banjul so it even kala Banjul so bakala Manjai political bureau so akobe more than la pour momo simo se fotano je you know Haji Swane youth president UDP executive so fatu abaraka bake thank you so much if I wato
na ita fada na tara isa moso do me alon ka sa ko bano that
yeah.
will be helpful because ni kaya itara all over mo be alon membe caring you know hani melu mantaran kun isaje ko UDP be sampulol fintindi kan me alon ko Gambia dingol salon ko ni UDP banko ta Gambia musol wo youthol me ka fo happy they ma happy and then all no youth are not happy youthol le fo be batare
yalo fada ko le fon kan jele ni mo ka siya ka fo youth are happy it's so
yalla me jakal ni ko youthol be happy
yeah
the old pa are not dying at this back way. Women are few quarter of I can say maybe few women are dying, but all over is youths.
Yeah.
How many youths near calculate? How many youths left at that back way? Gambia tumbuntan. It's just like on Nico Moiko Dunia Bataka for Manta Marcel. But near Gambia how my youthful men fighting in Bacono. And it's very sad. Some of them in a dead body from a body.
Yeah.
Ika bol jele ka odia je ka fo mo lulle be desat konole I fata ne fro to fayren so duol la ka wol tumbo wol fro wol domoji wol be mu youth soleti so youth let them not fool themselves it will left on nyanta lola ya tan ni masakunda la ko ma happy masakunda nyanta ko fento le you know me ya ko ni youth sol fano ke de di be wulle la bu ko la ta nyas I responsibility la so ko no bal finance da ha o man tara keka institution le nyanta yella Gambia training school olu dulalto me alon ko if it is 2,000 pounds 3,000 nen karo fa to sodola so you sol be back way male be ba ma nyolla ko dol suñanna you sol be mo la kordal wafila you sol be depression la le ka ila moda sol ke be lord sol tala iba dilela when they call themselves like you are happy my friend they are fooling themselves yo inyanta o withdraw la ito le fa nyanta lola funding ke wolo wala na future leader sol de ka tan ni masa kundala ko ima happy wala na funding ke wolo na future leader sol be fala back way it's very sad to be honest
Abaraka Fatu so Abaraka Bake thank you for being here thank you thank you
alama alejo Abaraka
Bake thank you okay wala kada Fatu amnen jamme jelankati so mena programme ko kumfala but keba sabali call kenuni la alia la mala of the jam la ngate tare kana program kumfa YouTube online bantaba sama keba ebe call ke kam fatende be line or gole nja ko yala ga memira ko be keba fundita la mala ko fatende be call so
no be so ko le barinde salol to
agara morning shift so bari ko nye ko musol ko kaneta ko bi muy la lungol ti de nga fa centa
atoja lan son tabarim fana ko matal drum bawo o bunya ba be kam sanan nani UDP musol me alon ko itol mu hero so le bawo nte o kany
mamira ko ngani jeta musu sifal soto men yalon ko la miro be jam faringa be fanuring for yin initiative ta kanyin ku bete bade da ka be nyombu kambe surprise alan tol me yalon ko ma kala muta andu manna miro ke kontrol men nyanta musol sabara kan nyoy banko ta ka foko alimbara ali wakilta men na Gambia atolle atina Gambia be tenkunding atolle atina Gambia ka domono bi ka don sew nim bebe ntilinna bi Gambia ko le atina domo rindingo men ka domo fa ka diano ala ta ko la Gambia muso Gambia musole be badala Gambia musole be nakoto Gambia musole be kunkoto Gambia musole be kolondale be wanyidala be dula be to fo akatina nita te ilota askeo ikafo fongo ko yara fa musia ntelo kitele me anante keda kiti bawo musia keta Gambia ko beti fayatina musia fango ni ajube asikuye muno
wallahi
Gambia musolu maje ye keransi ka mo kama ibe jelela ibe muile ibe katoke kan iba fala ko fo Gambia kana ani na political filo kono nimbe ntaje musole ka siaketi nin ko banko e kana ko kula nga musol leje nyato wo musolu ni nata advantage la ning disadvantage membe banko ka all the time kelle ka advantage ta ka position kendo luta ka doku kendo luta ka salary kendo luta koditi baya be ka ke tollati musolu ka ke jorawti be ka mayus mu bala fa balati na banko kan bar Gambia musosi wakili nyimbela asi wakili kaje ko fonna banko e kanadron na danta musol damalla tenum be men kono be bolal kabriya jamme wato musol ye pesiti na dutan ka musol leje kallo nyato ka fo nyinte kelaja bi fana ñu wala demonstrate ka itandi ko musiyante joyati musiyama ke fentina manke ko banku kanoti ye wala demonstrate fana ka itandi ko ntol mem be UDP na mira nyabeten ngalu tentu kali jay lo nyamenta aisatu inin fatu al musiro leti al jatol leti nyanta al fana kontila musolu kono le me alon ko be Gambia kanu musol le kono atolu de ali menke jang bi ali history lek ali history menke fanan tolte nyina lala andu mo jamal fanan te nyina lala par ko men faksen sabali afanyame so ma fanan mu musol la kumbolu mbalet bawo nim musulo ta ye fango jube ke jube ite kulu wato kalam ta kabiri dinding kono jumala ka wuli suba juno men ka bololu ku jumala ka wuli ka fo me ko ta luoto fita jumala ka wuli ka me ta na ko jumala ka wuli akata ko be la be molla kuranje bi la fo musiya mu jo yalti bank oto momo e mira musiya nin ke ala soma ila nyaaji o nyanta jolon nal ko mune atin na yente mutako jongo munan nangam fango je ko jongo munan nan tem fango bondino la yen kon ali pare kaje ko ali manke jonti ali manke mola jonti dunia ko na ali ajele musola saniya be nyamem banko ko tangol kam muna na Gambia musobe sonna nyin na wate nin do ko nata ateke do kulati nin dia nata ateke ko mankote nin baro man sakunda e wole itandalla nin mi alon ko birabina musol le asika nin buka hanye kata blato ni musol man tambanya to dame musol ye kelo musol le fango baro tombon ka ke candidate
bari keba yala di amo moy la ako NPP ngol kakare meeting be suto ako ka mona sila
yalon baro blafta menna ala keba be damen ado to be seta nyino la fo itanya si sono ya image maksalla fane o fere si fale trai faka foko ala dia mo fankono ay tande ko sojaro la kudeta ke bali en kudeta pour nyen position ya makisalla idea mo fo me o mi yim fanam baro fanam bedame abe setani nyino la bawo ite mu banko nyaton ko ite nyanta fala moli kairoji fo kela molu susunde ka fali ko atolle mansati dia ta la keja al kamune sila al kamune mabo al fintete kamune ite kamu message si fale fo
wallahi
o moli yimte nyaton kati baro na tale doron abenta maralofe andu nanna ko mo kuntu damen be murlali e wolto musolle baro tombo baro ke kilimma tombo alenya ali am se kanyol menje wolli musnya ya jube ko musya mu kanwale musya mu do ko betol alena nyin tombo banga di katu ntol laftare ngaje ko Gambia kendo e soto ayo musol ta ke be bitre barote betanola barola man sakundate lonola birin amang silano amang ngomano kawul fanan bitre men yalon ko birin aka fantin den di koludum anini samba kukalu simobe be parali na rara fen ko la me yalon ko aka ni tale babula be dun nan nawo jamburu wulolu kono no kombo wulolu kono lata jamanda men tolo ke fokatara moli ya ni mol ko lafta ko dara ni mbor bayta wulo kono aba fele ko ha yalon ni keno ayta hanni wo kasa wul keme saballa akoli ko ako mari wul keme saballa wul kallulu na keno je jana ani mbor babita ka mital ladu latu yani na tawo bela ali yallo fantin dunna mellon ani wo san el koto dunna wala bi wala nata ni nata tol musol alimbara mba fulali alinjarama mba fulali ko jerejef mba fulali ko ayuninke aliyakata banko kan alama alayaljo
Abaraka bake, thank you so much Keba Sabali mbe tentola bake mbe jaila ila diamola mbe tentola bali mbe programme ko start conclude la liye janne for summer inshallah dohtaje pantaba so happy International Women's Day, even though fat senior for the dega ko content kuti bari dega na UDP la Diaspora Gender and Women's Affairs Unit Aissatou Ceesay anin fatin the fatu Sanyang Jabate ke tento ke jay yeni initiative kendo menta ka Gambia muso kidim la ko kilimani sama kontano ke je ka rafulo organize binda sengor be diamla sama abe statement bonde la manja biro anu ni meka la kulite me alon ko a kontano be warla so nying is little gesture kan komen bol cheri kan ya fanyane na musu kendolu na jambarulu dole baluri dole manta baluri the likes of Tala Nogonjai Sugay Dahaba Ajakunyan Sane and so on and so forth wolu manta baluri alamane mani ka farkele but ajaratu yam sek bijan alamas as imaya bani jata kendala ani ajaratu yam do gi yabo ajaratu Sugay na ka musu kendolu mel bilo kan banko ke celebrate and musu jamalin juma de mobe to folano so sama UDP benyi lungo kinibandila and haji se on a statement boni mealango is making rounds in most forums so thank you so much Balton to back ala barka barka mele call kajam so mbe announcement kala ko tenge sama inshallah mbe karafa sonko soto la jam me alonko atalon newly elected campaign manager UDP men sama nabe kata soto la bantaba. Then also we have Lamin Okoma will be here to talk about UDP 5-point agenda tomorrow. Then Sunday, inshallah, before we welcome the holy month of Ramadan, UDP online Bantaba TikTok program will happen on Sunday evening, inshallah. So Sama Bekela, Facebook and YouTube will have the policy discussion. So on that note, Almasudo Gairosiala. Allah barakabake. Tol me algo you stay put and listen to this very important discussion. Allah barakabake. Allah barakabake. Good night from the southeast of England. Allah barakabake. Thank you.